Behold the wizard. Beware his powers. Unspeakable powers. Here's the wizard. The mystical wizard.
Greetings, travelers, Wiz Kids, and Wordplayers. It is Wednesday, which means it is Wow Wednesday once again, and I am joined, as I am always, by the Gremlin King himself, Samurai Snowman.
Konnichiwa and arigato, my brother.
You all can probably hear, but I'm a little bit under the weather right now. A little bit got a little
He's
got a
under
little
a
cold.
bad spell.
Yeah. So I didn't want to go too crazy tonight. Wanted to kind of have an easy kind of show. But because I imagine I'm going to be sick for at least a couple of shows, but we'll see what happens. I tend to get sick for like 3 weeks, so.
You're not drinking enough beer or smoking enough cigarettes, man.
Apparently, yeah. Let's say hello to the chat. Of course, we got Summer Swan saying hello to everyone. We got Baki, who was here right away. Baki was here like the first. Victor the Lore Seeker saying finally catching one of these streams live. Welcome, Victor. Henry Bennett.
Nice.
Hello, Henry.
And boys
Grumpy.
and gals.
Grumpy here earlier. Actually, Grumpy was the first. Yeah, it is whiskey can kill those germs. I mean, at this rate, whiskey'd probably just kill me, like my completely untouched, pure as a dove liver.
Nah,
But,
you build it up. You'll get there one day.
I'll get there. But we got the Fallout Season 2 news we didn't get to last week. We'll cover that this week. We also have those Marvel and DC, those Batman Deadpool variant covers. There's all those to go over because some of those are pretty cool. And it's
some of them are more interesting than the Batman and Deadpool fucking crossover.
Yeah. And there is going to be backup stories in it as well that we're getting.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're getting we'll go over that. And then but the problem with those that we'll get to is if I had to buy this book, I don't know which one I want to buy.
Right.
Because I almost kind of want to buy something that is like Batman and Deadpool only. But then there's some of these, there's that's pretty cool. Sell this as a poster or something, please. Trading cards or something.
Yeah, but all those covers are just variants for Batman and Deadpool, though, right?
Yeah. Because then the backup stories are inside of it, and then they have covers. The backup stories, I think, have a variant cover.
Damn, so that's fucking all the variant covers are for the backup stories?
No, so how do you have all your variant covers, and then there's 4 backup stories inside the Deadpool and Batman book. So
Damn, that's sick.
So then that cover one of the variant covers is what that backup story is, but it would, obviously cover up the Batman Deadpool one too. And so if you really wanted it, it's my OCD brain goes to I need it to be Batman and Deadpool because that's what the book is. If it was Marvel DC crossovers annual number 1, then it's yeah, sure, you can pick whatever one looks the best.
Yeah, that's my one gripe in it. I mean, I understand that if it's for the backup stories, but if the main story is Batman and Deadpool, they should kind of just be all variants of Batman and Deadpool.
Yeah, so yeah, and a few of them are, but we'll go over the other ones. I think also from all the ones on there, we'll have to see, but I don't think there's a single Spider-Man or Hulk. Superman, I don't think, is on it. So they must have told them, okay, you can only do these covers of people who aren't going to actually be in any of the crossovers.
Right.
So because we're going to do more, and so we might get Spider-Man and
I think Storm is, if I'm not mistaken, Storm is crossing over with someone crazy. If I just saw that, I could.
Yeah, I did see Storm is on a cover.
Okay, maybe she was on the cover then.
Yeah, it's like we'll see. It's like Storm and Wonder Woman, I think. But
Ooh.
but yeah, and then
I'll be goon into that.
all right. And then we'll go over the Ghost of Yotei gameplay deep dive. Just sit there and kind of watch that, EPAP that. And then maybe we'll have some other stuff to throw on there if we run out of time. I did subscribe to that AI movie channel that we watched last week. Just in case we need something to like fill in the time. It's like, yeah, here's the, like there was a 70s Justice League, I'm pretty sure. We watched the 90s Justice League, but there's a 70s one and stuff like that.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah,
that'd be fun.
If we need to stretch out just from now on, like after a show, if we, don't have the Ask Us Anything, whatever. Like this week, we don't have an Ask Us Anything because I don't want to go too long.
That's what AI is fun for, because I watched some on YouTube where it was like a 70s dark fantasy Mario, and it was like that shit just looked crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Like a live action Mario, and it was all AI, but it was in the 70s dark fantasy setting. Looked cool as shit.
But Snowman, how was your week?
Just working as usual, man. Today was a roller coaster of emotions at work, though, and that was fun. I almost got into it with one of my coworkers, but that eventually we're cool now. And then the ladies are just digging the tattoos down here, man. Some chick construction worker was all like, "Man, those are some badass tattoos." I'm like, "Thanks, bitch. I know."
Did the thought occur to you that the chick construction worker is possibly gay?
No, I think she's straight. But she was a big black lady, which was kind of I've never really seen those on construction sites before. She was really sweet and cool, but not my type. Or else I definitely would have tried to holler at her.
Hello, Grumpy. Well, I mean, like
Grumpy.
you probably would have to. It's pretty loud, I imagine. The only way to communicate is to holler at her.
All right.
But
it's been a chill week. I mean, I've been slacking like fuck on my art, man. I've just been so tired from work. I just haven't been able to do anything else. I've just been like decompressing every day when I get home from work.
Yeah, my last day off. Like I had 2 days off in a row, and then the one I was out all day running errands and stuff. And then the second one, I was like, I could feel myself getting sick. And then that second one is just, I was like, I could feel it. I'm like, I can't do shit.
Well, at least you get to call out if it gets bad enough.
Yeah, but I don't have enough sick days. Is the problem.
What will they do if you're just like, dude, I just can't come in today?
If it's really bad, I'd have to go to the doctor, and then he can like tell them that it's like, yeah, he cannot come in. And then they'll be like, okay. But otherwise, if it's like, if I can't come in today, then I get like marks that they're like might fire me. That's a whole thing. But anyway, have you been peeing at all?
I was, but then a demo just dropped for a game that I've been itching to play. It's like an open world Armored Core, which looks fucking amazing. It's called what the fuck is this called? It's called Demon X Machina or Damon X Machina. And and you get to fight like all kinds of different dudes in mech suits and all these monsters, and the story seems pretty cool, and the customization is fucking crazy as hell. So I just been grinding away on that demo. It's a pretty robust demo too, but I've kind of come to the end of it, and I'm kind of just grinding the same shit over and over. So I will hop back into Lies of P because I saw my dad playing. I got my dad into it.
Oh, it's a sequel.
What is?
Damon X Machina Titanic Scion? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, yep.
So it looks like it's a sequel to a 5-year-old game.
Oh, it's 5. I thought it was way older than that. But damn, I didn't know it was a sequel to a 5-year-old game. But yeah, that game's fun as shit. Keep your eye on that. The gameplay takes a little getting used to, but it's fun as fuck. And like I said, the customization is top tier. But I will be back in Lies of P because, like I said, I saw my dad playing it, and because I'm staying with my folks for a little while until I get my new place, and then I did not know they had some crazy ass monsters in Lies of P either. I thought it was mostly all just like humans and mech.
No, that's when you get to the like they're basically the game becomes Resident Evil,
That's
Um,
sick.
Yeah, like that's the thing with Liza P is it wears its influences on its sleeve. Like
Yeah, I
it's
love
got
that.
Pinocchio, it's got Souls, and then it becomes Resident Evil. We said there's a fucking Batman reference in it.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that.
It's if you do the like companion quest or like like the side quests for the people, it's
Uh-huh.
hard to miss. You literally it is slaps you in the face.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I
Uh,
remember. Yeah, I remember you telling me about it. But yeah, and I saw the prequel. I was looking just through the PlayStation Marketplace today, and I saw the prequel on there. And the one bitch they got in the background looks exactly like Melania from Elden Ring.
yeah, that was like the thing where I'm like, it's she's Melania and then Lady Maria, and then like
Yes,
you play it, and it's like, oh, she's not a boss. Like I was like, I thought she'd be a boss. She's not a boss.
she's just a homeless woman.
So it's like, oh, that was a surprise. But yeah, that DLC is great. I gotta finish that too. But I was like, man, that fucking boss, he's a pain in the ass. But yeah, so definitely like the big thing that like I told you is to definitely do the parrying. Um, like if you get parrying figured out, you'll be able to beat
Yeah,
anything in
I'm
that game.
starting to grasp it pretty quickly. But man, I mean, pairing is cool. But like I was saying last time, it's like I'd rather flex my whole arsenal, throw gadgets, do fucking jump kicks and all kinds of sword
You can
attacks,
do it. This
and I'll
game
mix
is
the parrying in there.
yeah, this game is the best at like the consumable items. Consumable items are like real good in this game.
Yeah, so I wanted to stack up gadgets like I did with Unicorn Man and Elden Ring. So I've been like hoarding all the throwable shits because
Yeah.
I want to be like a gadget guy.
But you can only hold so much at a time.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So like you can hold 99, it goes in the storage, but in that run you can only get like 4 or 3. And then you can spend your skill points to hold more.
But I assume you could buff them, right?
They scale for one, like they scale off your stats.
Okay.
So like if you're running Dex, I think the sharp pipe is the Dex consumable. There's also the saw blade is a Dex consumable.
The chain. I haven't because
the chain.
I found one chain and I'm like, oh man, I don't want to use it yet though.
Yeah, the chain. I think it's chain and sharp pipe. I think saw blade is strength. Shot put is really good, even if you're not in strength, because what the shot put does, you've learned about like the stagger state, right? Like how stagger works.
Mm-hmm.
So like how they get the white bar and you have to hit him with a charged R2.
Yep.
So then the shot put just is a charged R2 that you can just throw.
Oh, nice. So it's just an instant charge R2.
Just an instant charged R2 when it hits them, and even if they're far away. So it's like it is busted. And I didn't start using it towards like the end game because I was like, it's consumables. Like you don't fucking use the consumables, they'll go away. But there's also like that's the other thing that Liza P introduced is like the bolt paper and the fire paper. Like to use the Bloodborne wording. They'll also just give you soon enough just infinite paper.
Oh, really?
You get like one charge that will respawn infinitely after you die or rest at the bonfire. So it's like it's like you can put extra on if you need it in a boss fight, but it will come in clutch. It'll always be there. So it's like, yeah, like use your bolt paper on the puppets, like fuck it. So
and the customization in Liza P, like that game I was talking about, Daemon X Machina, is fucking great with the weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Just the way you can mix and match the
yeah, you can mix and match the boss
blades.
weapons you won't be able to do it with, but the regular ass weapons and it's I never fully got into it because when I found my boss weapon that I liked, that was just the one I stuck with, and that was the you'll find it when you get the boss weapon guy. It's basically it's a Bloodborne weapon because it's the only trick weapon technically in the game. But and then the DLC adds an amazing weapon.
Nice.
It's a fucking gun blade. It's so cool.
Man.
So that was the one that I was like, I'm running with now, and I'm gonna beat the DLC with. And but otherwise, like that's
a DLC, or it says it's a prequel. So is it a whole new
It's-
game, or do you actually
No,
gotta like?
no, it's a DLC, but it's like Old Hunters. It's like tells the story of the before, basically.
So do you got to get to a certain point in the game to be able to play it?
Yeah, just like all other Soulsborne DLCs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to just crush through Liza P first.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
that
you
game,
can-
fucking Damon X Machina might come out before I even beat it, so I'm probably
Yeah,
gonna be on
you
that
there
game's nuts
the
for a while.
game once you beat the game, it's one of those where you have to select like I want to go to New Game Plus. It's not like it forces you right into it, you know. So you can just sit on it beaten and then be like, okay, I'm gonna get this DLC now. Then you can start the DLC. The
Yeah,
game's
that's
very
the
very
goal.
generous with that. It wasn't like and it's not like Elden Ring where it's like fucking hard. Like it's
Ridiculous,
just it
bro. How
it just
how does
play
one figure that shit out without having to fucking look it up?
yeah.
Same
And,
thing with
yeah.
the Bloodborne shit, dude. That was
Yeah,
ridiculous. Well, it wasn't too bad, not nearly as bad as Elden Ring,
No,
but still,
Elden
how
Ring
would I
was
know?
yeah, Elden Ring's thing was fuck ass hard, but like Bloodborne's wasn't too bad. It's difficult, but it's more just like a extra seasoning right onto the thing.
Yeah.
And that's what Liza Pease is very much like. Liza Pease is doesn't distract from the. It's not a separate story to an extent. Like it's not like it's a like you go to this completely different place and you battle completely different enemies and you know it's very much an Old Hunters of like and like a Artorias right kind of DLC where it's like you learn about a mystery that was left unsolved in the original game and you get to put the pieces together and you get to kind of like figure some stuff out but also explore brand new places and you basically learn how terrible the villains of the main story actually are, you know.
Nice.
But no, and then the bosses aren't besides that even that last one, he's not a piece of shit. He's just like he's one of those where you're just like, you're tough, you're beatable, but you're tough. Like kind of like
Just got my
Orphan.
number.
Yeah, it's like Orphan's doable. He's just gonna beat you up a lot, you know. We'll figure it out. You'll get there, but it's just
After the first few tries, I was like, I got this guy. He's just getting me right now.
Yeah, it's just and that's basically what the final boss of the DLC is, where it's like,
but goddamn, dude, Midir from Dark Souls 3, that motherfucker had to take me like 70 tries.
Yeah, him and Gale took me a lot.
Oh, I didn't even attempt Gale by myself. I'd summoned him, and I think I beat him on first try. I summoned people.
I never was able to get the summoning in to work in those Souls games. So like I think the only time I've ever beaten a boss with summons was fucking Martyr Ligarius. Because he was like one of the last ones I had to do. And I was like, I want to summon this guy because I'm sick of fighting him. And then I beat him with the first try with the summon. And I'm like, it kind of feels hollow. But like after that, like I was like Midir I beat by myself. Gale I beat by myself.
Oh, I soloed Midir for sure too, with no Ember. It's on my YouTube if you want. If you know, it's 15 minutes fucking long.
Wish I would have saved my run. I always take a screenshot of the boss felled, but I didn't save the footage.
That was the only boss I think I recorded me beating just because that shit was so crazy.
Yeah, Gale was fun because of the dodge of it. Like when I was literally up in his face, dodging him, go shoot, shoot, shoot. When you do that, like when he'd stand and do that like swoosh attack where his cape's going and his sword's going, you know, and it would just dodge it perfectly, bam, bam, bam. Like that one, my niece is in the back, like watching like some like kid show or whatever, and I'm sitting here fucking fighting Gale. I'm just like locking in, like just like gotta
like,
do it.
They got a broken elbow. And you're like, Uncle. You're like, bitch, I don't hear you right now.
I did fight. I did with Sister Freed. I did summon because you got to summon Gale. The fight with Gale doesn't hit as hard if you don't summon Gale in Painted World Variamus, in my opinion. Like I like when it's like he was your friend when you fought. You know, like we fought Sister Free together, and then it's like now he's the final boss of the franchise. You know, so let's do it, you know. So I did like that.
And the thing about feeling hollow, I will say that about Elden Ring. One of my gripes is like so easy to summon that I just summoned that whole game, and it did hollow it out a little bit. But that's still my favorite game ever made.
Yeah, but when Elden Ring has its hard bosses, the hollowing doesn't, or the summoning doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're right.
and you still lock in, then you do beat it. It's like, okay. Like Melania, I summoned for Melania, but that summon didn't survive until phase 2. Like
Yeah.
it,
No, and
it,
then you're totally fucked.
yeah. So it's like I had to learn to beat Melania, and like legit.
Damn.
I used Frostbite though. I mean, so
Dark Souls 1 soloed the whole game by myself. Did not even know you could summon until Dark Souls 2. So, but then after, dude, I was summoning every game since.
yeah.
I paid my dues.
Dark Souls 1, like I said, I still have to play it, but because I'll probably not summon for that, because like I said, just the way that the games are now, it's harder to just summon people. And
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, there's probably not nearly as, not even close to many people
yeah,
playing as
back
Elden
in my
Ring.
old place, the internet wasn't as good, so I think that's what made it harder to get people. Like the server just wouldn't even like send anything
Right.
out, and so I'd get messages pop up easy, but the summoning just never happened. And so probably if I played it now at my new place, I have better internet here, so it might be like, yeah, here's people, and it's someone that has the full fucking like min-max fucking twink build or whatever, and it like fucking beats the boss in like 2 seconds.
Nice. Yeah, Grumpy. Dark Souls was mean. I mean, that's the design of it, hence the title. It was just, in some spots, it was just brutal to be brutal to you. But yeah, definitely give Dark Souls 1 a run, bro. That's like, I mean, that's one of the most flawless franchises of all time, the Soulsborne franchises. But that's the game that's most like Lies of P out of the whole franchise, probably.
Yeah, Lies of P's weird because people have said it plays like Bloodborne, it plays like Dark Souls 2, it plays like Sekiro, like it plays like a lot of them. That's the thing too. When I mentioned the parrying, is that the trick in why you need to get into the parrying mindset is because if you press the button, right, you throw up the quick attack. If you hold it, you start blocking. If you happen to do that right when it's an attack, you do the perfect parry. If you don't, you at least get the block. What's the block do? Well, the block limits the amount of damage you do, but it also gives you the Bloodborne regain mechanic. And so then then it's like get back in there, and especially you got your dex sword, so you can go the the quick attack, get your health back. So and it's like when you get that kind of in and there's some people that just break through your guard. That happens right in Dark Souls, that it just breaks through all your stamina and knocks you back. And then your next attack I think will hit double, like the attack hits double damage on you. But the main gimmick, you'll find it, so like you beat Parade Master, and then you're
so I got past the part where there's that, like, I don't know how to describe this fucking robot, but he's walking in like very slow. He's very giant, and he's walking through like this pool of poison, and then you can pull the lever which drains the poison, and then I went and killed him, and then I haven't fought the boss in that area yet. So I got past the Puppet Master, the guy with like the spinning head, and he crawls at you.
I think so. Like, well, the Parade Master has like I said, the big top hat, and he has like the club. He has the cage on his back.
Yep.
The guy, I'm trying to remember the pool of the poison.
Well, that's not really a boss. It's kind of just part of the area.
Yeah,
and then the giant mech you can fight. He's like a sub boss. He does have a health bar.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the boss in that area. I fought him one time. I was like, "Fuck this, dude."
Yeah, I don't know. That was confusing me because like the game's really linear. That's the thing. So it's like it's boss, but it's pretty easy. So you haven't gotten to the fire link yet.
Well, like the hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the hotel for sure.
Okay, you got to the hotel. Okay.
So you remember the part? It's earlier in the game where you pull a lever and you drop this big like orange pipe, and then you can run across the pipe. It opens like a shortcut, kind of.
Yeah. So you're in the factory then.
Yeah. Where you got? Yeah.
Okay.
And you talk to the very first time you see like this dude chilling on a platform, and there's another chick or another
Oh
dude
yeah,
in like a fox
the
mask.
the fox and the black cat. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. And they're
Okay, so
looking down to that guy walking in the.
you beat the RoboCop then.
Oh, what? Yeah,
You
yeah,
beat
the guy with the spinning head.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's who the lightning, the
Yeah,
RoboCop.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, if you found the kid, you learn that his name is Murphy, so he's a RoboCop reference.
Oh, motherfucker! I did not find the kid. Damn, he is a
Um,
RoboCop for sure.
if you found the whistle, that's in his boss arena, basically that kid wants to hear the whistle again. And so then you can blow it so he's in a window. Did you find the lady and the baby?
Oof, I'll be honest. I was quite drunk playing a little bit of it, so maybe.
Like, did you find a lady where she's like, please give me my baby or whatever?
Nope. But
Okay.
all
Well,
damn, all these things are in like that area or before it.
yeah, like so it's in like
Fuck.
the lady with the baby is in, you know, that part of the scaffolding that you like can drop down, and then there's like the cabbie, the police officer guy that like walks in, he's like the bitch to fight, you know. He's like he's got his little club and he's like, hello, LOL. He does the shoulder check, you know.
Yes.
He doesn't talk. He just, but like, there's that scaffolding area. There's like a little scaffolding to the right. That's where the lady is.
Oh, I'm gonna have to run back through the beginning then.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
there
already
should.
still in the beginning, kind of.
Yeah, there should be a like. That's the one thing that this game does is when you teleport, there's like a little icon next to like the area that's like, hey, you missed something over here.
Yeah, that's cool.
And like, or you unlock something, you know, that is like, we don't want you to miss anything, so here's a little thing. So it might be able to tell you, it's like, here's some stuff. And then the kid, I don't think it's like Souls where the kid's just gonna be fucking dead now. So it's like, it's not gonna be that. I think so. I know
all
that
kids should die.
You collect like records, and the records are what's gonna help you get the best ending. There's a choice that can be made that will give you the worst ending. And then there's a choice that can be made to give you like the okay to best ending. Like, depending, I believe it's like that's the
How many
caveat.
endings are there?
There's 3. 2 are very similar. Just one, the best ending, has like a little extra little scene. But then the bad ending is like basically like it's like Bloodborne. You know, it's like, do you submit to Gurman or do you fight Gurman, and have you collected all the embryos? Right?
Yep.
Like that 3
I had
type
to
of
Google
thing.
that shit too.
It's basically that. But it's way simpler. It's not a collect all 3 things. It's basically just like, it's the story of Pinocchio, right? What does Pinocchio want to be?
So you gotta lie all the time?
Not lie all the time, but it's like I'll tell you should be lying, and you should be collecting records and listen. You got to listen to the records all the way through.
Okay.
And you can just you can put them on in the hotel and just walk around, or just sit there and listen to them. Like, it'll just play regardless of where you are in the hotel. And then once it's done, you get a little thing that's like, okay, your humanity is moving. It's a small spoiler, but it's like, it's fine. But and then there's like a couple of choices, and it's just, so what I said last week, where I was like, oh, Snowman's getting the bad ending for sure, is because like I just expect you to like, so like, I'll tell you, it's like with that one lady, right? And because it's basically the tutorial for the lying, besides like the hotel tutorial for the lying, because it's just like, she's like, oh, please bring me my baby, and then you just find like a puppet of a baby, you know, and then you give
maybe I did talk to that lady.
Yeah, you give her the puppet, and then she's like, oh, it's such a beautiful baby, isn't it? And then it pops up like, do you say yes it is, or no, that's just a puppet? And so
all babies are ugly. Give me that
when
choice.
when I was thinking about it, I was like, oh, Snowman's gonna go like, nah, fuck you, bitch, that's a puppet. And it's like, well, there we go, that's how that's gonna go. So don't play like Snowman would play like P would play.
No, kill all the babies, they're all ugly.
Oh, don't worry. There will be babies to murder. Don't worry.
Yes.
Those babies are fucking terrifying.
Excellent. Yeah, dude. Damn it. I wanted to do some baby creature design in Gremlin World, but well, can't now.
No, it's no creatures. Don't worry.
Okay. All right.
You're good there.
Babies, the baby creatures are still in Gremlin world. Everyone, all
Yeah.
right.
Jesker might be worn out. Yeah, Jesker probably dead. Furniture has claimed him once again.
Yeah, he's for so much shit everyone gives him, calling him a twink and shit. Man, furniture having that as a job, furniture moving, that shit sucks, dude.
Oh, there he is. Speaking of the devil,
Yeah,
family stuff come up. We wanted it to be furniture. He says can't show up tonight, Jen, since the family stuff come up.
I'm a centrist, Swan.
Anyway, let's
We
actually
love you,
start.
Jesker. Wish you were here, but
Yep. Take it easy, Jesker. This one here, the Fallout trailer. So normally we would like watch this, but last time we watched something from Amazon Prime, hello, Moo, it was the Spider-Man Noir trailer, and that one got us full on copyright blocked. The stream was removed until I
that's
like
ridiculous, man.
deleted that part.
Is it not
the stream.
transformative content?
It's like you can do trailer. We've done trailers for other things like games and movies and stuff, and it'll pop up like, like this is part of this. It just won't be monetized if we ever were to become monetized. That's not a problem. It's going to be an old stream at that point. It won't matter. But this was straight up just like, nope, not allowed to have this at all. So it was just like, all right. So we're not going to watch the Fallout Season 2 trailer. We're gonna
act it out. All right, turn your camera on, Wiz.
We're gonna kind of like look at it here, because So, Snowman, you did not watch the show, did you? The Fallout Season 1.
No, I'm generally not a fan of like video game adaptations. Although I did really like the first Resident Evil movie. I don't care what anyone says, and I fucking love Mortal Kombat, the 90s one. And I do love Fallout, and Fallout 4 is a super banger. New Vegas was fire. But no, I just did not feel compelled to watch Fallout.
I would say that Fallout is definitely worth your time. As like especially if you enjoyed Fallout 4, because it definitely takes a lot of the aesthetics from Fallout 4 and how that kind of whole thing,
Oh, they're doing the New Vegas here.
So they're doing New Vegas. So
okay.
Then so the finale of Fallout 1 is this girl Lucy's dad, who's like an evil vault tech guy, basically escapes to like the desert, and then the camera pans up and you see it's New Vegas, and everyone's like, what? New Vegas, we're going here. And so then they're following them to New Vegas. Grumpy says Fallout show is too commie for me. Get out of here. It's not commie at all. But anyway, and so then basically we're going to New Vegas, and you get to see the like the Mojave, and how it's like this looks like straight from the game.
Yep.
More populated with like buildings on the outside, because there was limited at the technology at the time, and we see the Lucky 38. We see Cooper here. He's the ghoul. He used to be like a famous actor back in the before the war, and he was actually the reason that the Vault Boy is throwing up the thumbs up in all of like the marketing. He like was the first person hired because his wife works for Vault-Tec, so he was the first person hired to like shield the vaults and stuff.
Oh, so he's the mascot, basically.
He is the mascot. Yeah, he's like the first mascot. And then once he got fired from it because he spoke out against Vault-Tec because of stuff that he found out about his wife and all this stuff. Like the lore is really good. Like especially the past story is really good. And so then they replaced him with the Vault Boy and then all that. So we see Victor. We get a brief shot of Victor from Fallout New Vegas. There is an over or perhaps underlying anti-capitalist message in the Fallout show. I'm out on that show forever. Well, I mean, like, there is and there isn't, because it's like the Fallout universe is anti-capitalist to an extent, but then also like the Bethesda Fallout is too like cowardly to take a firm stance, right? Like, so it's just like
Yeah, I never got that really playing the like 3 Vegas and 4. I never played 1 or 2 though.
Yeah, 1 and 2 have it, I think, the most. New Vegas has it a little bit, but New Vegas is more of like anti old America sentiment and stuff.
I'm
But
sorry,
like,
man. If you're an American and you're selling video games that are making millions and millions of dollars, you can take your anti-capitalist message and shove it up your fucking ass.
yeah,
It's hypocritical as fuck.
it's mainly just like the dangers of like corporate, like it's mainly more
It's more
anti-corporation than it is
greed than
anti-cap.
it's
Like,
more
yeah,
like greed.
it's anti-corporate greed more than it is anti-capitalist, because like the trading and bartering
That I
system
can
is
get
still
down.
in all the games. Yeah. And so we see here, this is the top of the Lucky 38 from the past, and we know who will one day be on this screen. And we actually see him right here, Mr. Robert Edwin House, who has actually been recast because in the very first season he was played by a different guy. He just had like a cameo, but they wanted to have like, because I think they're going to give him more of like a role in this season, and possibly
Is that fucking Treat Williams?
Um,
Oh, it looks
yeah.
just like him, dude. No way. Treat Williams is the man.
But the it's Justin Theroux is the new Mr. House.
Okay. He does look just like Treat Williams, but I recognize that name.
It's coming. But yeah, so the way that basically what we're seeing here with Victor being alive and with them recasting Mr. House and giving him a big role in the past is I expect they are going to give that the canon ending to Fallout New Vegas was the Mr. House ending, which a lot of people have kind of turned to like going towards that kind of thing. Where
I don't
it's
think
like,
I actually ever beat New Vegas. I definitely beat Fallout 4 a few times though.
New Vegas is easy to beat. That's like, we see here we get shots of the Legion, which the Legion's still alive, which also shouldn't happen because this is their new Caesar, but Caesar is also dead. Moo Buckaroo tips $6.90. Thank you.
Hell yeah,
Thank
bro.
you, Moo.
You can get a small Sprite with that.
Probably, I mean, you can get the bottles of Sprite with that pretty easy.
Yeah, man.
You can get 6-pack. Get a 6-pack for that.
I'm just being anti-capitalist.
Yeah, you're just anti-capitalist. Grumpy's gonna support you. No, anyway, so this new Caesar here, because he's wearing like the Caesar leaf crown or whatever, but he's also wearing armor that looks like Legate Lanius's armor. If you never beat New Vegas, you don't know who that is.
Nope.
So he's literally like the coolest guy in New Vegas. Like,
I guess I just always played New Vegas when like I just had nothing else to play and was waiting for other shit to come out. I did love the game, but I guess I was late on the train. I played it like way later than when it came out.
I played New Vegas way later too. I played New Vegas 10 years ago for the first time because I never really played mature games and stuff. And my friends had talked about New Vegas, or talked about the Fallout games, and Fallout 4 had just come out, and so I was like, oh, cool, I want to like get into this stuff. And so this is Legate Lanius. This is literally like he's the final boss of New Vegas if you don't side with the Legion.
And who are you to come before me? You bear the insignia of the bear, yet you do not wear it as a soldier of the West wears it.
Oh, it's a dope ass helm.
He's so cool. And you can actually get his helmet by beating him, and you can wear it for all of probably 2 seconds, because then the game ends and there's nothing after the game, right? Like once you beat New Vegas, it's over. You don't get to
there's no new game plus or anything.
No, so it's just like you get to wear the helmet for all of 2 seconds. Moo says Cash App is easier for me, but it's for Wizard. I'm proud of my 36. I'm not 36. Get out of here, Moo Moo. I'm
I'm
26.
I'm the old man here. You're off by a year though.
I'm 36. I'm 26. But anyway, yeah. So basically, like
How dare you?
his whole thing is literally trying to like argue philosophy with him for like fucking 5 minutes, and you
Oh, that
can
sounds great.
you can persuade him, but you need speech of 100 to like give up. And if you don't want to fight him, then you do fight him. You fight him, he's like hard as shit, and he like calls in like a bunch of like Legion people to help.
Ugh, that's my biggest video game gripe, man. Enough of the minions with the bosses. Is your boss not creative and difficult enough to where you can't use fucking minions already?
Yeah.
Some bosses and villains, I get it, but it's like enough of the minion bosses, dude.
Grumpy says, "I'm the old man here."
How old are you, Grumpy? I'm 37.
So yeah, so you can see here these like pointed like horned pauldrons that he's got.
Yeah, they're nice. Oh yeah, I see.
This is what this guy has here, and people have also so Macaulay Culkin has been cast in this season. People were pointing out that this guy's ears kind of have the Macaulay Culkin kind of shape, so they don't know if he's going to be the leader of the Legion or not.
Ooh,
But
wait, so you saying Macaulay Culkin has been casted? They just don't know
yeah,
who yet?
They just don't know who yet. Yeah.
Oh, that would be sick, bro.
But Fallout Season 1 had a lot of like random cameos from like comedians. Like Fred Armisen played like a radio host guy in the post-apocalypse, and he's just like a quirky kind of guy. Because you know that Bethesda Fallout has its quirky characters and stuff. So we have that here. So we'll see. You know, it might be like Macaulay Culkin just play like a dude. You know. So.
Nah, no way. You ain't getting McCulkin to play just a dude. That's like
well,
the biggest name they have in that show.
Well,
I guess the guy who plays the ghoul is a pretty. I'll never remember his fucking name. He looks like
Walter
right there,
Goggins.
actually. Yeah, Walter Goggins.
Yep. I'd say Goggins is big now, but McCulkin was big before. But I mean, McCulkin's big.
But like I said, his McCulkin is way more known, and that name is way more known than Goggins.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Goggins is a lot more. Like I'm saying, he's more known now than he was, but McCulkin is still like more known than Goggins. But like I've said, they have a lot of cameos in the. Trying to think of who else. That they had. I'll have to rewatch the show before season 2 because I don't remember it.
Walton Goggins,
yeah. He's Cecil in Invincible. Famously as well.
Oh, that's cool. Is Cecil that old guy with like he's bald but he's got the white beard?
No, he's the old guy. He's bald, but he has the white like hair curtain. He's got like the scar on his face, and he's the Nick Fury.
He's got like the metal arm.
No.
What the fuck am I thinking of then? I think we're talking about the same guy. I'm just mixing things up. But that dude, some of the designs in Invincible are great. And I'm not a huge Kirkman guy, but I think some of that shit looks great.
This guy. Sue Goggins plays.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, that is a Goggins guy.
Yeah, he's the Nick Fury of that universe.
Yep. Man, who's the guy I'm thinking of? He's bald. He's bald.
Oh, you're thinking of Conquest.
Yes, that design is so ham.
Yeah, that's Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Great design.
That's Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Oh, is he?
Him. Yep. And
dude, he's the man. He could have been Batman.
He almost was Batman. He was Batman's dad. Remember?
Yep.
He was almost Flashpoint Batman.
Oh, he was gonna be man. What could have been, dude? I don't care what anyone says. Just let Snyder finish the damn vision.
Snyder wasn't gonna do that shit. He was the Flash guy. That was gonna be the Flash guy.
Yeah, but that was
Flash
like
guy. The Flash. I'm sure it was written in the Flash script at some point, but they needed to fucking commit with that fucking Flashpoint as a damn movie with Momoa and Hurd and Godot and like Cav. You can't like just would have been good.
Would have been exactly right. But dude, I feel like WB was the biggest failings and not Snyder. I feel like more people liked Man of Steel than they did. Shut up, Grumpy. Flashpoint is a classic comic book. It's comic books, bro. That's one of the comics I would tell people to read if they want to get the comics. But WB fucked over that universe, not Zack Snyder. Don't care what anyone says. It is not the worst story ever.
There's
Why?
plenty
All
worse
right.
stories.
Why is it the worst story ever, Grumpy? Please, in detailed thesis. But and also my thing is I never really cared about the story that much in Fallout. I just loved like the gameplay and the setting.
Yeah. Yeah, the stories, there's never like New Vegas has probably the best one, but you have to play all the DLCs to really kind of get it.
Mhm.
So then of course we get the end here, the tease with the Death Claw, because we didn't see the
Oh.
Death Claw in the first season, so it's like
Oh, I thought there was.
nope, there's a skull of a Death Claw, but the only monster that you get is a Gulper,
Oh,
which they like
damn.
made up, and the Gulper's eyes fuck crazy. But
Holy shit,
yeah,
that bitch's eyes are huge. I love big eyes on chicks.
Yeah, people really like her. You know who also really likes her? A British puppet guy.
Oh.
She's British too, actually, but I'm pretty sure. No, she's good in this show. They're all a cat. Like this guy here, Maximus, he's pretty good too. He's basically like the Brotherhood of Steel guy that's been raised in the Brotherhood of Steel his whole life, and he's like he has to, figure out what it is and all this stuff. So
Kind of like break free of not the brainwashing, but like the belief system.
Kinda, and then but then now he's like, it ends off with him in like charge of the Brotherhood, basically. And so, but yeah, so we'll see. I mean, I don't think that this show's gonna be bad and the season's gonna be bad or anything. And
I mean, after the initial like hatred of the first season, I heard it was actually pretty good.
yeah, like you get like these competent TV writers to write these television shows, and it's like then they get like the people who are in charge of the video game are just like, hey, make this shit look like the game, and that's all you need to do. Like have it fit in the lore of the game and have it pay respect to the game. Like so much of down to the props, like so many props are just like, that's from fucking Fallout 4. That's from fucking Fallout 76. Like that looks like you just took it and ripped it straight because it's so easy because it's a 3D fucking game where the model is just literally there. You can click and look at the gun and spin it around. It's like, yeah, just take this and 3D print it and there you go. Like, so Zack Snyder doesn't understand Superman. Gunn barely does. I can't stand either of them. Since Grumpy is just Grumpy is a Richard Donner or a Bryan Singer ride or die.
I agree with you 100% on. Well, I haven't seen Gunn Superman. I mean, I just think his Superman is whiny and he's like a little kid. But
I'll tell you, Snowman, when you see the whole, like, you'll see the whole. If you see the whole scene with the interview, I know you're talking about the interview scene. When you see the whole thing, it makes sense.
Superman would not crash out on Lois like that, man. Sorry, dude. I'm just not buying it.
I'm telling you that when you watch the whole scene, it makes sense.
No.
And
Gunn,
especially
Gunn is not a good writer.
I'm telling you, hey, he wrote Scooby-Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed, all right? He wrote Scooby-Doo 1, Spooky Island is because of James Gunn. Peak Cinema, James Gunn. No, I forgot. Oh, I forgot to mention that too. I'll get back to that. That I did watch Peacemaker, see the first episode of Peacemaker season 2.
Look, Grumpy, I can understand why you despise Bryan Singer too, because I mean he ended up being a piece of shit. But X-Men 1 and 2 are fucking bangers, bro. You're crazy.
I will say that when I first saw this looks like it's like I think just like a tan pit boy or whatever. But because they're in New Vegas, I thought this was the pimp boy. The pimp boy is like the secret pit boy you can get. That's like gold with diamond encrusted gold.
Oh,
it says
damn, that's cool.
Pimp Boy 3 billion on it.
And I will another more props to the Fallout video game series. I mean, well, actually Bethesda and we'll call it the Elden Out series. Like well, not Elden, god damn it, Elder. But they're
Elder Scrolls.
Yeah. we'll call it Fall Scrolls series. They're the only ones that do like first and third person. There's not another series that's doing that, even to this day.
Yeah. I hate that. I hate the interview scene. I'm with you forever on that. Gunnerman is still a better movie than Man of Steel, and neither is really good.
Oh, you're crazy, bro. There's
Well,
way
the difference
cooler.
is, Grumpy, Snowman hasn't seen the interview
Yeah, so
scene.
I can't argue that.
All he
But
saw
I-
was what in the trailer was when at the very end of it, when Superman gets mad.
Yeah, that's the scene I was referring to. But yeah, I don't know. And when he kicks the fucking desk through the fucking wall to be like, "Where's my dog?" to Lex
Okay,
Luthor.
well, again, you have to watch the
Nah,
part.
bro.
You
I'm sorry.
gotta
man.
watch. You gotta watch the movie. You gotta just.
They
gotta
just
watch
did
it.
not pick choice scenes for me to want to go see it.
I'm just saying. I'm not. You don't have to go see it. I'm
The
just saying when
fight
it's
scenes
out,
look sloppy and the CGI looks like crap. Sorry, dude.
it looks good. I'm just saying
Mm.
it looks better. The trailer did do it justice. So I'm saying. I hate Bryan Singer specifically for what he did to X-Men. I hate his entire touching of X-Men, even though I like The Gifted. And I forget that Grumpy does give props to The Gifted. I watched all seasons of The Gifted. I enjoyed it. I feel like the
What
whole
did he
world,
do to the
like the whole world
X-Men though?
forgot about The Gifted. Grumpy is bad because they're not in yellow spandex.
Oh, I get that, but other than that, he nailed all the characters. I mean, Storm probably could have been way more like goddess-like and powerful and like taking
you
a
can
lead.
argue
And
that-
Cyclops could have been better.
The over pushing of Wolverine kind of,
Wolverine
fucked
has
him.
always been the fan favorite, though, dude.
Yeah, but there was I can't remember. No, it was I was thinking of that with like I think it was James Gunn. The idea of like what you want X-Men to kind of be is what James Gunn kind of do. It's like you need every. It was Fantastic Four. It wasn't even James Gunn. It was Fantastic Four. I like Fantastic Four. The way they wrote that, each of the four is like Reed is not the main character of that movie. Sue's not
They're all the main character.
They're all the main character. That's kind of what you got to write an X-Men to be like, at least with like 3 or 4 of them. And you got to have like the other. But if you want to be really cool, then you have like the whole team of teams like 5 or 6, whatever it is. They're all the main character. That would be the goal. Like that's literally like, here's the goal for X-Men now.
I can
like,
get
booking
that,
it.
but those are like I wouldn't even say they're minor gripes, but to hate those movies because of that, I mean, Cyclops had his moments. I mean, you're right. Cyclops did get way overshadowed by Wolverine. I will agree with that. Cyclops should have had way more of a shine than Wolverine. Well, not more of a shine than Wolverine, but more shine than he had in those movies for sure. They did Cyclops dirty. I'll agree with that. But other than that, the whole products are great, man. 1 and 2 are fucking fantastic. I mean, the moments between Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen, man, that's peak cinema.
Oh yeah, I mean, especially because like in that first
We are
movie,
the future, Charles. Not
they
them.
weren't even friends yet. Like they became
Mhm.
friends on the set of that movie. They were just naturally just that good. They
Yep.
could just make you believe it. And then they're gonna be back. We're gonna get more of them in the
Crazy, bro.
there was even like interviews done by the guy who played Nightcrawler because he's coming back too. And he was talking about how it's like, yeah, what they're doing right now is they're locking them in a green room and they're like making them act to nobody and also giving them all fake names and recording a bunch of like different lines that probably won't even make it to like cover up spoilers so that nothing can leak out. So none of the X-Men are going to be in the room together probably.
That's so whack though, man.
It is like, and especially because people pointed out that Ian McKellen hated that when they were filming The Hobbit, because when they filmed The Hobbit, he had to just sit by himself in a green room.
Dude, The Hobbit fucking sucked, dude. That movie sucked.
I saw the first one, but it was so long ago.
Dude, and we're getting to a point now where like the cameras, especially in that movie, are so like detailed and realistic. It's like I can see how fake the movie is. Like I can see the pores in the skin. I can see like the masks, like in the prosthetics they're wearing on their face and shit. It's like so clear that it's almost taking away from the immersion.
Yeah, I'm grabbing all of the the Batman Deadpool covers. There are a lot of fucking covers for this book. I think like each company got like 10.
That's crazy. Yeah, I would
'Cause they-
prefer maybe do like 2 special ones for the stories in the back of the book, but they should all mostly be whoever the main crossover is about.
I had to hello Atori fan. I had to because the only website that actually collected all of the different issues together to like look at them all was fucking Bounding Into Comics. Like Marvel and DC have theirs, but they don't even have all of them, and they only show like these are our artists who are going to do it. We're not going to show Marvel's people. We're going to show our people, you know. So so then we have this one.
I was about to say Fetty for these double-digit viewers, but someone's already throwing Fetty out there, baby. Keep throwing that Fetty.
So this is one of the.
Who's the artist?
Are you talking for the whole book or for this cover?
Yeah, for the whole book.
I don't know about the whole book. Let's see if I can find it. Is it be in this article? This is by Greg Capullo.
The cover is?
Yeah, I think he might be the actual guy. I think this is the main one, maybe.
That's kind of a lazy fucking cover, Capullo. But if he's the main artist, he's great.
This is
he's
also
fantastic.
this is the ad though, so maybe not. Like I don't because it says in comic shops. You
know. Maybe.
I
mean, he's got a signature on it though.
Yeah. So then there's this one.
Dude, I'm so excited for all the Batman is back, baby. I mean, Batman's been good for quite a while on comic books, luckily.
This is,
if you're a Batman fan, oh man.
This is Steve McNiven.
That's a damn good one.
Even though it's not Deadpool though. That's
right.
The thing. It's just like I just wanted to do Batman and Wolverine.
Because now it's like, damn, I want a Batman and Wolverine crossover now. Which, dude, and I initially was hating on the Batman and Deadpool crossover because it doesn't make really any sense. But now it's like that it doesn't make sense. It's like, all right, well, I'm kind of interested. Interested to see where it goes, especially who's the writer. Actually, I'm gonna Google that now.
I think there's like there's like 2. There's because they share. Like one Marvel's gonna do one issue, DC's gonna do another, I think.
No fucking way. How did I not know this, bro? It's fucking Grant Morrison. Greg Capullo, Dan Mora, and Zeb Wells are the artists.
So this is the wraparound cover by Greg Capullo.
Okay, yeah, that's much better.
Or Capullo. I guess there's 2 L's. Capullo. Jessica can't make it tonight.
But yeah, I'm way more interested in this than I was initially, because I'm like, who's the villains from Deadpool side gonna be? Is it just gonna be are they teaming up to take down Joker again? There's got to be some crazy story behind it, so I'm definitely gonna pick it up. I mean, and then you got the actual new ongoing Batman coming around the same exact time, so.
Yeah, that'll be
absolute
next month.
Batman still going on. So if you're a Batman fan, you're living good right
now. This is this is Ryan Stegman variant cover.
Yeah, that's a classic cover, dude. Classic homage. Yep. That's and Todd McFarlane did that?
It said the Todd McFarlane homage is what it said.
The Hulk and the Wolverine one.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know Todd McFarlane did that one.
Yeah, I don't know. It says also it's signed after McFarlane. That's what it says down here. So McFarlane could have done a version of it that he based it on. Because I know other people have done it too.
Well, you know what this cover is homaging, right?
Yeah, the Hulk, the Hulk with the
Wolverine.
Yelling in I literally homage it in my comics though, man, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, the one before this fucking
yeah, Henry did say that it was Grant Morrison who's writing this. Grant hasn't written a great comic in years, but I still have high hopes for this movie.
So, Henry, what did you think of his run on Batman? If you want to answer that in the chat. Is this Peach Momoko?
Yeah, Peach Momoko, whatever. Yeah,
you know, I'm not a huge fan of her style, but I would give her props. I can fucking almost always notice that when it's her art, and that's a good thing to have as an artist.
And so you got Elektra and Cassandra Cain here. And then we have Daredevil, Green Arrow. His run on Batman is my favorite Batman run since Henry.
Yep, mine likewise.
Um,
Oh, that is nice, man. That Deadpool looks. I mean, that Daredevil looks nice.
I
Damn,
believe they're all
Daredevil and Green Arrow would be sick. It's like I'd rather almost see that than Batman and Deadpool.
They said they got some secret stories in the works, so keep your eyes peeled. Okay, in addition to the title bout, the one shot will feature additional backup stories spotlighting other exciting Marvel and DC team-ups from a lineup of all-star talent, including Daredevil and Green Arrow by Kevin Smith and Adam Kubert.
Oh no, never
So,
mind.
Jeff
Kevin
the Land
Smith can't
Shark,
jump off a bridge.
Jeff the Land Shark and Crypto by Kelly Thompson and Goody Hoodoo. Captain America and Wonder Woman by Chip Zdarsky and Terry Dodson. Rocket Raccoon and Green Lantern by Al Ewing and Dyke Ruin. Al Ewing would be interesting. That'd be interesting with that because Al Ewing.
That's a crazy crossover.
He's been good. And Wolverine.
Grumpy hating on my boy Grant Morrison again for creating Damian Wayne, dude. I'm sorry, he's a good character.
So we'll get to it, and then the other backup story is Wolverine, Old Man Logan, and Batman: Dark Knight Returns, written and drawn by Frank Miller.
No
gonna
way.
Like
it's probably gonna look like shit.
Look and read like complete shit.
Well, he might still have the writing chops. His hand just
Yeah,
might be wobbly anymore.
I
fuck that cover.
Anyway, no Kevin Smith, no Chip Zdarsky. Damian Wayne must unexist.
Okay, all right. We 100% agree there, Grumpy. I can't stand Kevin Smith for what he did to Batman. And Chip Zdarsky, I heard he did a great, I think Daredevil was his acclaimed run, which I'm trying to start collecting his Daredevil stuff, but I don't really care about his Batman.
So this is Scotty Young.
What do you, Henry? What do you think is Zdarsky's Batman? I was not really interested in it.
What is that cover? It's just a fun one. You don't have it's a variant cover.
Yeah, I agree with that too, Grumpy. I'm like me. Whatever.
Damian Wayne is really cool lore. We got a Damian Wayne fan. It's over. It's over for Grumpy now.
I'm a Damian Wayne fan too. Dude, I agree with you. At first I thought it was the dumbest fucking thing ever. But I mean, Grant Morrison, he's just a great writer, man. He made him into a likable, even as a shithead little kid, he made him into a likable character, and he did kill him off in the end. They just brought him back.
So they're excited to Captain in Wonder Woman. They're going to explore like a dynamic in history between them. So it might be like maybe they in this. I don't know what I'm assuming that they're going to do just like a story where it's like, what if they just were always there? I don't know if we're going to like cross over, but I don't know. Like I don't know how this is going to go.
That'll be a good because she's gonna get like if she like
Steve Trevor.
Yeah, you know she's gonna be getting the hots for your boy.
Yeah, Steve Rogers. Steve for Steve. You know?
She's just a Steve guy. Maybe that's what it is.
Steve guy.
She's a Steve guy.
He's a Steve guy. Zdarsky's great writers. Indie comics and his Daredevil are all great.
What is his indie shit? I know his Daredevil has good reviews, and I'm slowly. I think I just got one of the graphic novels, the first volume of his run. I just haven't read it yet.
Then we have the Jeff and Crypto, Kelly Thompson. And this is for the fun of it. Even though Jeff is such an industry goddamn plant.
Yeah,
he's written cool crime comics. This one is honestly the one I'd probably get.
Oh man. Yeah, I was gonna say earlier the Wolverine homage one, but this cover is fan-fucking-tastic.
Because this at least tells you that all this other stuff is in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're getting the Jeff Crypto, you're getting the Rocket Green Lantern, you're getting the Daredevil Green Arrow, you're getting the Wonder Woman and Captain America. You know,
I mean, who knows if Grant Morrison is writing this bitch? All them characters could show up in some facet in the main story. Just they're not. They could just show up as like Easter eggs. And
this is Russell Dodderman's variant cover.
I haven't even heard of him, but that cover's sick as fuck. That Daredevil looks so ham, dude. I fucking love Daredevil. His costume is one of my favorite in comics.
And then there's this one. So this basically confirms that Joker, because Joker was in the last one, and then he's
Of
in
course.
this cover too. This is also the new Batman design, is it not?
Yes, by Jorge Jimenez. Yes.
Yeah.
Which I'm
this is-
excited for that run, but god damn it, man. It does sound boring. Matt Fraction, I don't know what you're doing, dude.
This is Mark Bagley's foil variant.
That's a Bagley cover?
Yeah.
Oh wow, dude. That don't look nothing like Bagley. Hot take, maybe the best Spider-Man artist.
Bet more so we're referencing that 90s DC versus Marvel comic. Yeah, maybe he'll bring back the two brothers or something.
He'll probably make that part of the story, dude. Like how he did with Rip.
Yeah. Hello, Roy Jane.
Roy Jane. My moon grasshopper.
Then we have Rogue and Poison Ivy by Pep Larraz. This one is for you there, Snowman.
That's a pretty good cover.
This next one here, the Huntress and Psylocke.
I love it. I love both of those characters, dude. The Psylocke, that was the one tattoo that made that chick. She was like, "I just saw that chick on your arm. It looks so badass." And all the other
Should have been
ones.
like, you should play Marvel Rivals.
We did. Well, we did start talking about fucking like Mortal Kombat and shit because
Yeah.
saw my Jade tattoo.
So this one is J. Scott Campbell.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely J. Scott Campbell. Dude, I wish Huntress would get more shine, man. She's got a unique costume. She's not a ripoff of a Batman character. She's got
Huntress
a
is
unique story.
Yeah, Huntress is underused. I agree.
Me and Henry Bennett on the same page right now, man.
Yeah.
Dude, and I loved her because there's a run in Robin that's probably written by Chuck Dixon, I think, actually. I think it was the 10 Nights of the Beast where fucking Robin and Huntress got to take down KG Beast. And the art in that shit was so goddamn good. And the story was awesome. And that put me on the Huntress. And then when the fucking Justice League Unlimited, that whole
Justice League
storyline
Unlimited
with
for
her
sure,
and
yeah.
fucking Question was so awesome, man.
This one I think would be the one that I'd probably pick up.
This is another great cover.
This is Esad Ribic, or
whatever. That sounds a little familiar.
Yeah, but I just am a sucker for like good quality painted covers, you know, Alex Ross style.
Yep. Dude, but that Infinity Gauntlet one is too ham.
That Infinity Gauntlet one is also really good. Like I said, that one at least tells you everything that's in that book. Then of course we have Cynic's favorite cover. The Frank Miller.
God, why? They're just doing it on name alone at this point.
Yeah, just like poor old man. Stop bullying this old man.
But I would be interested to see if he still has the writing chops, though.
Yeah, I mean, when's the last time he wrote something?
I want to say Holy Terror, and I have not read that, so I don't know. I hear it's pretty bad. And I think he might have done another Ronin, but I'm not sure about that. But I mean, when he's on the top of his game, he can start a story to like he'll destroy a character and then just completely rebuild him in like the most triumphant fashion, man.
He launched his own comic company in 2022, launched the American comic book publishing company titled Frank Miller Presents. Miller's acting as company's president and editor-in-chief, working alongside Dan DiDio. Well, he's not writing it.
He's just having
yeah, so I don't there's not like Wikipedia is not as easy for like well, I guess bibliography. So here's
man, that Batman I could warm up to. That Wolverine, his Wolverine is fucking terrible.
It's in alphabetical order. That's worthless. Anyway, yeah, this is just it's Old Man Batman and Wolverine. Yeah, they're doing Old Man Logan and then Dark Knight Returns Batman. Holy Terror is weak and completely awful, says Grumpy. That's how you got to read grumpy stuff sometimes. You just got to be like, oh, it's bad.
So I'm just seeing this now too, Grumpy. Dude, Bagley is kind of not widely considered, but he's considered to be one of the best Spider-Man artists of all time. So who is better besides Todd McFarlane? Because Todd McFarlane cannot draw action for shit. Bagley can draw some great action.
So this is Stanley Art Germ Lau.
I don't like that one.
I like the technical of it. Like I said, like the realistic.
I mean, it's all like it's
True.
all well done.
That's a good point. I know you don't like Magic. You're saying that she's being.
I don't like actually either of these characters. Catwoman can go fucking die too.
Even if the cover sucks, it's still a good fit to put Miller on the cover. Yeah, I mean, like you're gonna have him do the cover. You're gonna have him do the backups. Like, yeah, might as well. If Jack Kirby was still alive, they would have had him do a fucking book, write a fucking thing and draw it too.
Oh, that'd be great. Who is better than Tom McFarlane? Bagley. I just told you. Maybe even Eric Larson, dude. I mean, Tom McFarlane is amazing. One of my biggest inspirations, but he cannot draw action for shit.
This is a pretty wild one here. Big Barda and the Thing.
Oh, that's a great fucking cover. Is that Daniel Warren Johnson?
Daniel Warren Johnson.
Dude, he can draw amazing action. And he's got such a unique, like gritty, weird cartoon style, dude. I need to get like anything he has just to learn from him.
Yeah, this one's interesting. I guess because of like the Kirby homage, you know, like those probably Kirby's two big characters, the Thing and Big Barda. So and then just have them fucking just knocking each other. Ditko and Kirby mean nothing to you, Snowman?
Oh, dude, Bagley. Dude. Oh man, dude. Sorry, man.
Kirby?
Yeah, Bagley. I mean, he's just more dynamic than Kirby, bro. Kirby does draw great fight scenes though, but I just love Spider-Man and the Bagley's Venom, man. He's just brings like this like energy to it, this crazy look.
Then there's this other Batman Deadpool wraparound. I believe this is so this is these other ones were Deadpool Batman. These are the Batman Deadpool covers. So these are DC's.
Is that Jorge Jimenez? Does it say? Jorge a little bit.
A new David on Dan Mora's wraparound cover.
Okay, I was gonna say that was my second guess because they're like two of the bigger names in DC right now.
Yeah, with this new Batman design that we're getting.
Yeah, Henry says it's Dan Mora.
And then we got this one doing the classic Christ on Infinite Earths.
Oh, yep.
This is Ryan Sook.
Because it looks like Batman's almost laughing right there, too.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
And then you have like Zatanna, Harley, I believe, Constantine, Shazam, Captain America, Strange, Reed, Punisher, Storm, I think is here. You got like Big Barda, and Thor's up there, Black Adam.
Nova?
Yeah.
No, that's Big Barda.
Nightcrawler's down there.
Lobo.
Right? Yeah, there's a bunch of Ms. Marvel. Yeah, there's a bunch of people in this.
Yeah, it's a great cover too.
Wouldn't be like my choice.
It's probably
this one,
the Infinity Gauntlet one for me.
This one also is a pretty decent, just like it's to the point.
That should probably be the main one, really. Who is that? That looks like
Dan Mora.
Okay, I was gonna say it looks kind of like Capullo too. God damn, man, I'm gonna get that nice one day. I swear to God. And then Gremlin World will come out. I promise, it's coming. I'm working on it.
So this is Sozo Micah, right?
I just don't like that realistic style for comic books, man. I mean, Catwoman looks fucking great, even though I hate her. But that art is great.
Yeah, I mean, but Alex Ross does realistic stuff, and it's like his stuff's great too. So
Yeah, but he was like the first guy to do that style like that, and all his shit is just great. And he mostly does covers. I think he's done interiors maybe a handful of times.
Oh yeah, he did like Kingdom Come and
Yeah, Kingdom
Marvel.
Come, which I still haven't read yet.
Neither have I. This is Jim Choi. Jim Chung.
Not familiar with him
Uh,
either. But that's a pretty cool cover.
Yeah, like I said, it's like it's good. Doesn't sell me on the Batman Deadpool because neither Batman or Deadpool are on this cover, you know.
I would
But I would
love
buy
a
this.
fucking Wonder Woman and Captain America book.
Yeah, I mean, like they're doing the backup, so maybe they'll expand more with it.
Dude, this is great, man. Comics are are doing okay right now. There's still some woke bullshit here and there, but I mean, you do shit like this. You got
Yeah.
your Ultimate Spider-Man, your Absolute Batmans are doing well. I hope they make a comeback, man.
Then we got Jay Lee, Big Barda, and Savage Land Rogue.
It's kind of a boring cover.
Yeah, the white background kind of kills
Kind
it.
of kills it. But I mean, it's just like kind of like two chicks in like bikinis too, really.
Yeah, but I feel like if they're gonna do that, they should have done 90s style like pinup thing.
Now this cover is fire.
I thought this was also supposed to be a backup, but maybe I read it earlier, maybe I didn't. But
that's a cool ass team up, man.
Yeah, Strange and Constantine, which I got to talk about too. I did read Strange's Doctor Strange of Asgard story. I've read the 5 issues of that, and it was pretty good. We'll see. It does tie into Immortal Thor, and it seems that so the new issue of Mortal Thor came out. Forgot to talk about reading that, but it seems that they are going to do a like Strange is going to kind of handle Thor's myth stories for a while. So like
that is crazy
then
interesting.
they're gonna so the next run that they're gonna have is like Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme of Asgard, basically, whatever is like the plot. And so he's just on Asgard for a time and he's gonna be there.
Doctor Strange and Doctor Fate, that's like 2 on the nose almost, Grumpy.
Well, they did that last time around too. That's the thing.
Right.
Because then they did Amalgam.
I mean, it still keeps me thinking of who would be a more interesting crossover with Batman. I mean, Batman in Deadpool is crazy because Deadpool is just way more powerful than Batman. It's like, how is he gonna fit into Batman's world, or how is their worlds gonna collide? If Grant Morrison writing it, you're gonna have that's gonna be wild, dude.
This is Bruno Redondo.
Nope, all these new artists I'm not familiar with.
Laura,
that cover sucks.
Laura and Nightwing. I like the dots that they have, like at the halftone that they got on like some of the blue.
Oh, okay.
Some nice texture on it. But again, these white backgrounds.
The white backgrounds
DC told other people to just phone it the hell in. They're just like,
I love Nightwing's design. I like his 90s one better with like the yellow wings and the yellow tones in it. But X-23's design sucks. That shit is so boring and whack. It's a watered down Wolverine bullshit design.
Especially her in the Wolverine suit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's get it out of here.
So Doom Sorcerer Supreme right now of Earth, because he tricked Strange into giving it up. And then so Strange, they talk about that in Doctor Strange of Asgard. And then he's basically like he's got to like he's got to like find this new power in order to protect the Earth, but because of the events of Immortal Thor, he's trapped in Asgard now. He can't go back, and so that's literally how like it ends. Is like, but he's trapped now, so we'll find out.
Who, Doctor Doom?
No, Doctor Strange.
Oh, okay.
For Doctor Strange of Asgard.
Oh, damn. So
Henry was for Doctor Doom, Sorcerer Supreme. So yeah, so the One World Under Doom is happening right now. That's like the current event. It's wrapping up pretty soon. Then they're gonna look for the new Sorcerer Supreme, and like some of the candidates they have on the cover of that is like crazy. They got like fucking Magic. They got Valeria Richards. They got Scarlet Witch. They got
the Blob.
Like random people like that. And then So yeah, so what happened was, Dracula like blackened out the sun or whatever, and none of them could like figure out how to stop it. And then so they finally go to Doom, and Doom's like, "All right, Strange, I'll stop it, but you got to make me Sorcerer Supreme." And then Strange's like, "All right," and then he's like, "You can have like I will give it up once the world is saved." And then Strange is like, "All right, cool," and he gives him the powers of Sorcerer Supreme, and then Doom solves the problem. And then Strange is like, "All right, give the powers back," and Doom's like, "I said I would give them back when the world is saved." And the world will not be saved until I determine that, and so it's like I'm still gonna keep it. So yeah, so then Doctor Strange of Asgard is like a murder mystery on Asgard that was pretty cool, and Thor was in it for a little bit, but Loki plays a big part in it,
Of course,
as well. So, but even though Loki's supposed to be banished because of the events of Immortal Thor, so
but he's Loki. He's everywhere,
Yeah.
nowhere.
So then we have Harley and Hulk's hot dog eating contest.
Get it out of here! I immediately hate it because of Harley Quinn.
Well, especially modern Harley Quinn. That's like this
That
is the
art's-
same Harley Quinn that just like 2 months ago had the fucking fart comic.
Ugh.
Amanda
And that
Conner,
art is good, but it's like, I don't need it. That's not selling me at all. Get it out of here.
I'm pretty sure she that cover is trash. I'm pretty sure she's the person that did the fart comic too, but I'm not sure. This one here is lame.
I
This
do
is-
like
this-
the art though.
This is Frank Quietly.
Okay, yeah, I do like Frank Quietly a lot. That's I was trying to figure out who it was, but yeah, Frank Quietly is a fucking animal. But yeah, this cover is kind of like meh.
Yeah, I'm glad that he didn't do what everyone else was doing and just had the blank white background. He threw some texture in there.
It's
Kinda helped break
essentially
it
the
up.
same fucking thing. It looks gay as hell with those fucking dots in the background. It's retarded.
Yeah, it's like they're
you
they're
could have had like a
pic-
pile of dead bodies in the background or something. That would have
Or like a bunch of,
juxtaposed
like-
the nice.
bunch of gunshots and batarangs stuck into the wall.
Yeah,
Bullet holes and batarangs or whatever.
it's
They
like
just got
blood
done
dripping
fighting.
down a brick wall or something.
Yeah, like he's got like things sticking out of his back and like Batman's
Bat-
bleeding. Batman's
Yeah, he's
shot.
like, yeah, his cape
just
is all
got-
torn up.
They just got done fighting.
But his art is crazy, man. That shit looks so good. But it is a boring cover.
Then this one's Grumpy's favorite.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Andy Kubert's Gambit versus Damian Wayne Robin.
Ooh. Damian
Um,
Wayne whoops that ass. No
Which
problem.
I do love
though.
Gambit though, grabbing the giant fucking Joker
Yeah,
card.
That's
like,
genius.
using it. Like should have had a yellow background like those old Batman and Robin comics he did.
Oh,
Did
Grant Morrison did? Yeah,
previous
dude.
one.
Oh, dude. I love those covers, man. And I still have not got his whole run. I need to get it all. Grant Morrison's run was crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
Harry
Like,
says
so
that's cool.
long.
Yeah, I do like this as well, but I wonder how they did pick. Like, it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna pick Gambit and Damien, and then I'm gonna have fucking like. I love when artists kind of just have that like good creative mindset too. Where, like, not only
Mhm.
do they got skill, but they're just like, yeah, like, but
They're
it is a good
geniuses.
cover. Says Grumpy. Grumpy likes something with Damien in it.
All right,
confirmed.
we're back, baby. Like and subscribe. Grumpy
Like and
likes it.
subscribe. Grumpy likes a Damien thing.
Damien, Grumpy. Honest question though, who's winning this fight?
Oh, who's winning this fight?
I think Damien is whooping. Oh no, not this fight. Damien.
I know.
Gambit.
I went back. Yeah.
Oh, that's a great cover too, man. The logo
Damien
and Deadpool
versus-
one.
Damien versus Gambit. Who wins this fight?
I think Damien is whooping that ass easily.
I mean, what could Damien do when Gambit touches his sword and supercharges it and it blows up in his fucking hand?
I mean, yeah, he's got to get that close to him though.
But if Damien's close enough to stab him, he's just gonna grab it and go fucking
I think Damien might be smart enough to let go of the sword. If he stabbed him with it already.
I mean, like he's gonna. I don't know. Damien beat Deathstroke's his origin.
I just think Gambit, other without his kinetic energy shit, he's not as good as a fighter as Damien.
Damien is
Well-
not beating Gambit, says Grumpy.
Well, you're just biased.
Anyway, yeah, this Lobo Deadpool one's pretty good.
Yep, that's a great one. That
Um,
Lobo looks great.
this is Sean Murphy.
I still need to get his White Knight run.
Oh, this is the White Knight guy. That makes sense. I could,
Sean Gordon Murphy, yeah.
yeah. Let's say because I recognize the art of that book, so I was like, oh, that.
He's got a fantastic style too. His Batman design might take a while to grow on you, but I think it looks great.
Then there's this one. This one is very dynamic, I will say. Like using the whole ass canvas for this one. This is Alexander Lozano.
Yeah, that's a good one. I don't
With
know.
also that's Ms. Marvel. It's classic. Ms. Marvel.
Okay.
So that's Carol in the classic suit. So it's like get a fucking DC guy. I ain't fucking around with that Captain Marvel shit. Get that the hell out of here. So it's like get that fuck out of here.
I'm just a sucker for red too. That red costume looks cool.
Well, I also like dynamic poses and stuff, and I wonder too if DC did this on purpose, like use fucking Ms. Marvel because Captain Marvel's our fucking guy. We're bitter about that. This one here, this next one, this is honestly, it's good. I mean, this is the guy that you kind of want to get, but this isn't his best work, which surprises me. But this is the Jim Lee cover. And like Jim Lee is kind of who you want to kind of get for this because he's done all his characters, but this doesn't look like a good Jim Lee. Like
that's a terrible Jim Lee, man.
Like
he's been lazy as shit lately. I mean, his Hush 2 looks pretty good from everything I've seen, which I do not give a fuck about Hush or Hush 2. I thought Hush 1 sucked ass, but yeah, no, this is not no good Jim Lee shit, man.
Yeah,
just lazy and sloppy.
Jim Lee's lost his touch, says Henry.
Yeah. Have you read any of Hush 2, Henry Bennett? And what did you think of Jim Lee's art? If you did, from what I saw, it looked pretty good.
It's not bad. It's not a bad cover. It's just I feel like
it's not up to Jim Lee standards.
Yeah, it's not up to Jim Lee. Like Jim Lee
back in
back in like Hush times, right, or like Court of Owls times, would be putting this out. He would like.
Well, he's not Court of Owls. That was Capullo.
Oh, I saw. But like I used to watch him draw. I used to watch
Amazing Artist.
That was like that's how I started drawing, was like his streams where he would go through step by step. But like this doesn't match his kind of thing. It's not bad, but it is boring. Like it's like this should be the guy who is like the person I want to buy the variant cover of.
He's the president of DC. Yeah.
Jim Lee invented this like fucking Wolverine design.
My thing is, Jim Lee was
Mike
like,
Wheeler. Hello, good to see you back.
Jim Lee. I just don't. He didn't have enough style for me. I don't know if that's. I don't know. But I've always loved Jim Lee's art, and his art is the only reason to buy Hush. But there's better artists out there, man.
Haven't read any of Hush 2. Not caught up on Batman. Still haven't finished Ram versus Detective Comics.
Oh, I haven't heard really anything about Ram V's Detective Comics.
Boring, but I like it. This one. Then we have this one here.
Oh, another homage.
Yeah, this was DC's guys doing it.
That one might be even better.
Bill Sienkiewicz.
Oh, Bill Sienkiewicz, bro.
Sienkiewicz.
Dude, I need to study his art because his art is insane. He did Arkham Asylum. He did a lot of Daredevil, I think, back in the day. He just has this...
Is he Serious House and Serious Earth?
I think that's the same. I don't know, but his style is one of the craziest things I've ever seen. His Kingpin is insane.
Google, Henry be able to tell me faster than Google probably could.
Yeah, Henry, did Bill Sienkiewicz, you know Bill Sienkiewicz, right, Henry?
No, he didn't do Arkham Asylum, he said.
What? Bill Sienkiewicz didn't do? Who did that, Henry?
He's also Deadpool's got the claws like just like the beginning of Deadpool
Mhm.
3, so they did that. Yeah, the face reflecting is bad. I mean, that's just you're going to do that
Yep.
with this cover.
You
It
have
really
to.
just depends on how they do it. With this, let's just pull it up. Let's just pull up the.
Yeah, Grumpy, thank you. Another thing we agree on. Hush, the story sucked ass, didn't it? They tried to do another long Halloween and failed miserably. It was terrible. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll check it out.
This
Grumpy.
is the cover that all of these are like homaging. They had a
And that's the
professional
Todd
abstract
McFarlane.
artist. Yeah, it says Todd McFarlane. Yeah, that's what
Okay, yeah, that's
yeah, it's
definitely
McFarlane up here. McFarlane and Whiteley, right?
That's definitely McFarlane.
Yeah. So this is the famous cover that everyone's talking about. Like the most famous, like one of the most famous, like Wolverine covers, especially like. Yeah, and so then the Batman one had the same homage to it as well.
I think that Batman one was great too, but Bill Sienkiewicz is on a whole nother level, man. He's just
And I
different.
guess and this one, yeah. Then there's this one. This one's all right. It's a little too Twitter artist for me. Like I would follow this person on Twitter and like watch her do commissions, but I'm not gonna. It's like, not really for a book.
It's just kind of plain.
Yeah, nearly best Wolverine cover. I don't know what would be the best Wolverine cover. The one where he's
Hard to
like
think.
got the claws up and he's like telling the guy to come here, like that one. That's a pretty famous one.
The one Weapon X fucking cover where it's just like his face and he's got the claws up and the helmet. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, Hush had the worst villain and the worst setup of that villain, toilet paper face.
I thought his design was okay, but it is kind of just masked trench coat suit guy. And then like and I kind of did like his motivation, but then you find out it was just Riddler at the end. And it was a convoluted mess. The story was shit.
The Hush movie is also not good because they changed there's no Tommy Elliott in that fucking movie.
But I think I like the movie better than the comic.
So this one's also I like this one, even though it's not anything to do with the actual story.
Oh yeah, it's great. Is that fuck. The guy who did the Lee
Yep. Lee Bermejo?
Beyond Bermejo, yeah. I still need to read his Joker run. I think he did a Batman run too.
I like the way the Doom look. I love, like I said, I love the detail and everything. This reminds me of like the Ultimate Alliance floating screen. Like Doom's Ultimate Alliance floating screen kind of looked like had that kind of detail to it and the lighting and everything.
That was Henry Bennett. Yeah, that whole fight scene with Batman and Superman, and then Batman getting Catwoman to throw Lois Lane off the fucking building was pretty cool. And the art, like I said, is fantastic.
Grumpy probably thinks that Superman should not be able to be mind controlled by poison ivy. Oh, Lee was the Batcock guy. He was which one was that where Batman had his dick out?
No, dude, that was Batman Odyssey, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think that was Lee Barrera, but he's proven me wrong before. But I've been wrong before. What movie?
But I've been wrong. I don't know.
Batman Begins. I think you're trying to do the right thing, and then he turns around, class. Dude, Batman Begins is the best Batman movie still, bro.
Yeah, I would need more to remember it.
All right, so he comes to Gordon at his apartment, and he's like stooped on like the wooden railing, and then they're having that discussion, and then
it wasn't Odyssey. Odyssey was Neil Adams.
He's like, "What do you think?" He's like, I think you're trying to help. And then he turns around and Batman's missing. He's like, well, I've been wrong before.
Yeah. Yeah, I forget. The Batman Begins quotes don't hit as strong for me because I don't think I watched enough, but I used to watch Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises like crazy.
Batman Begins is the better film, bro.
I do like
Not
Batman
better
Begins.
than Dark Knight.
But yeah. Yeah, so then we have the Scarlet Witch and Zatanna, as if these two don't fucking hate each other. Like their fans hate each other. This is Mark Brooks.
Ooh, that's a great one. Zatanna looks great.
Um,
That's really good. And I love Scarlet Witch too.
yeah, see, told you. No, Ivy can make sufficiently strong times to get around Superman's system. Okay, so he is okay with Superman getting mind controlled by Poison Ivy. I was like,
Grumpy. Your takes are almost as bad as mine.
this is even all of them. There was like way more that I was like, so there's this one. There was the Punisher Lobo one, but then there's a Punisher Batman one too. Maybe I didn't scroll
That
down
one
far.
is sick.
Oh yeah, nope. There was. Yeah, they're missing one here. Bounty in the comics, you hacks. Almost all of them, but there is I saw it on Twitter. There's a Batman Punisher one where it's like, it's absolute Batman, I believe, is who it is specifically.
Oh yeah. Dragotta did that one. Yeah, that one looks crazy. I love Dragotta, man. I can't recommend Absolute Batman enough, just for the art alone. But Scott Snyder knocks it out of the park with the story too. It's wild.
Yeah, here it is. Which I know. So, Snowman, what's your thoughts on Punisher with the white gloves? Are you yay or nay on that?
Classic, iconic. Love it.
Because I know some people don't like it. They don't think that it's like,
maybe doesn't translate well to
live
action. You would need a way more jacked, bigger guy than Bernthal to pull it off. But I love Bernthal. I can't stand Bernthal in real life, but he's a great Punisher. Possibly even better than Thomas Jane, dare I say.
I gotta see him. I haven't really seen Bernthal yet. I gotta watch season 2.
Dude, there's one scene that really sold me on him, and I think it was Daredevil season 2, where they're interrogating Frank Castle in the courtroom. He's like, you know what? Yeah, I am the Punisher.
I liked it. Hell, I loved it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know that. That's always used as like a meme and shit.
Dude, the shot, the direction was great, and the intensity was insane.
No. Wait. Not better than Dolph's Punisher. Yeah, but that's not Punisher though.
Dude, I love that movie with the deep cut.
I have that movie too. I found that randomly on fucking DVD, and I was like, oh, cool. It was like, I think I got it at a thrift store, but it was still wrapped up. So now it's like I own all the Punisher movies now. So we'll
How do you feel about the Punisher with the white gloves?
Me, I'm good with the more comic accurate, especially the retro designs. I know we talked about it, I think when we were talking about the Spider-Man movie, that if they wanted to give him to Bernthal, I feel like doing it for like one scene where he has to put on like white gloves to like clean a body or something, or he's trying to be intimidating, where it's like, I gotta show
That would be clever.
Like you could do it, but then not have him like keep it all the time.
I think they could even do like the you know how Batman had his like purple kind of like workout gloves in the beginning of his career. You could give him little white gloves like that, maybe.
Or like how Strange in Thor Ragnarok had his yellow gloves and never wore them again. And even though the yellow gloves were so perfect because it gave him the yellow hands like he would have, you know. But then he never fucking had him again. Like, we're so close on the perfect Doctor Strange costume in the MCU because you give him his fucking No Way Home costume with his fucking yellow gloves from fucking Ragnarok. It's fucking perfect, but never gonna get it. So.
Yeah, I'm a fan. Let's bring the comic accurate costumes back. I mean, say what you want about BVS, say what you want about Zack Snyder, but that Batman costume is as close as it's gonna get to comic accurate. That shit looks so good. I just wish Affleck was probably a little slimmer.
It's something about his neck. His head and neck looked a little off.
And the ears need to be a little bit longer. I'm tired of the short ear Batman.
Well, he was trying to do Dark Knight Returns, though, that to be fair.
Yeah.
The Flash suit had potential, like the Batman suit that he wore in the Flash had potential, but they ruined it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was basically like his Batman v Superman suit, but it was blue and gray, which
Oh, it
was
was
fucking
fucking
awesome.
all armored to look like shit.
But yeah, it looked like it had weird. It was like fucking. They call it like the motocross suit or something because it had like fucking hockey pads.
Yeah. I'm not wearing socks or pants.
Like, but from what we see in Creature Commandos, if that's the design that we're gonna get, which it looks like we are, will be DCU. James Gunn's gonna give us a good goddamn suit, and you're gonna sit there and you're gonna see them. Well, I was being more like the suit in the like this, not the Flash is ignore the Flash.
Yeah, it was blue and gray though. Man, God damn it, dude! How do you not? If you're gonna do the Dark Knight Returns, how do you not make that Batfleck suit, the original one, blue and gray? And then you ruin it with that trash suit.
Yeah, and he has like this weird. Throw it up. He has this weird, the weird texturing on him, and
oh, terrible!
It's like all you had to do was just do the fucking Batfleck suit and have me fucking blue and gray. Would have been great. I mean, like, look at this fucking cool ass Batman.
Nope. Yeah, and the ears need to be longer, dude.
And it's like it has.
And while I do like the Matt Reeves Batman costume, the collar really sells it for me. It's too armored, man. That's the problem. Like you go from Batman Begins, a great Batman costume, and then it slowly devolves into Robo Batman over the next two movies.
Yeah.
Dark Knight Rises costume is terrible.
I saw a thing that said like all the problems with modern superhero shows can be or superhero costumes can be traced directly to Dark Knight.
Yep. Dark Knight, it was okay, but then when you get to Dark Knight Rises, you can literally see, sorry, it looks like you're wearing hockey pads, bro. It does look like you're wearing hockey pads.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah,
that's terrible.
This suit, arguably the worst Batman suit ever on screen.
Yeah, it's just too much going on, man. And like, what is that shit going on in his rib cage?
Yeah, over designed all the hell, and the good colors, and that's it. And I feel like DCU is going to give us gray and blue anyway. So.
Okay, Grumpy. Now you're getting real crazy. While I don't think the Batman is the best Batman movie, I've been on the fence about it for a while. What does he not get about Batman?
I hate Pattinson. Hate it.
But you love the suit, though.
Yeah, the suit, I could understand if he doesn't like it because it is a different.
Well, he just said, what did he say? He said Affleck looks like Bruce Timm Batman. That's one of the highest praises you can give.
It looks. Yeah, see, I don't even agree with that. Like, because
no, he's more Dark Knight Returns.
Wait, oh yeah, but he was saying the Batman sucks. So he's talking about Matt Reeves. So,
yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah. What do you not? How do you say Matt Reeves does not understand Batman? I'm curious. Because I do have some qualms with like how him and Alfred interact. They're a little too aggressive towards each other.
It's stupid. Alfred's barely in the movie from what I remember.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Well, because he gets kind of fucked up, and then he has to be in the hospital for like half the movie.
Yeah, they steal the scene from Batman Arkham Origins. I think we'll save this Ghost of Yotei thing because it's just us, and it's already late as it is. So we'll kick that in next week.
And I don't really care about Ghost of Yotei.
Yeah. I think I'm the only one that's really. I think Cynic played Ghost of Tsushima because I know Jesker was surprised at how good it looked. So he hadn't played it. We'll do this one. I had this set aside.
Wait, Batman would not do what, Grumpy? Be like a dick towards Alfred? I would disagree with that, but I just think kind of in that movie they should have made him. I don't know. I will agree with you on their dynamic could have been tweaked a little bit. But if you just because that you don't think he understands Batman at its core, I disagree.
Zack Snyder may not have gotten Batman all too well, but there's another Zach out there that's Zach Kreger. So he's the guy that did Weapons and Barbarian. Of course, Weapons is in theaters now. People have enjoyed it. But Zach Kreger has written a DC film called Henchman that he would love to make and pitch to DC Studios. It would follow a low-level henchman in Gotham who manages to incapacitate Batman.
You
Harley
had
and Joker
me.
would have roles in the story.
You had me until the Harley Quinn thing and the Joker thing. Because there was a Batman the Animated Series episode called Sid the Squid.
It's the man who killed Batman. Yeah,
Yeah, but the guy was Sid the Squid. Yeah,
Sid the Squid. Yeah. Yeah, and so they'll at least Zach's Batman goes down. This is where we should remember that controversy. That was weird.
What was that again, Wizard?
When the controversy with Batman, and it started with the Harley Quinn show when they wanted to have a scene of Batman going down on Catwoman, and DC told them no, saying heroes don't do that.
They do. They obviously get it on, but it's like I don't need to see that. I'm not here for that in my Batman comics.
And the thing is, I know exactly what had happened too. And because I watched the Harley Quinn show, so I can tell you exactly when that scene was supposed to be. And there was a point where I think like they were on the phone to Catwoman, and they're like, oh, okay, like something about Bruce or something, and then they're like, whatever. And she hangs up, and then he's like, should I stop? And she's like, no, keep going. And then it pans down to then he's massaging her feet. And it was just like, but it's like you could tell that was the original intention.
Nice.
Yeah, that was the original intention of
You know
that
what? I'll
scene.
take that scene though.
Yeah, I know you will.
Dude, but I still need to see Weapons. That looks and sounds incredible, and that like give me more horror directors wanting to do Batman. Yes. But get the fucking Harley Quinn and Joker out of here already. I love Joker. Too overexposed. Especially Harley Quinn, man.
I could see them, like, obviously this is just his pitch, and I could see them just changing it. Where they'll be like, yeah, I'm going to start it with this, but it's actually not.
Oh, well, man, if they go into Safe Batman, that would be kind of cool.
Or it's like they're like, we wanted it to be... we want it to be Joker and Harley Quinn, but the studio doesn't want us to use that, so instead we're going to do it with Two-Face or Black Mask or, so on and so forth. Or it's just Batman banged Lex sister in that show. Yes, he did. That did happen. If you want to talk about fucking character assassination, fucking Batman in that last season of that show, man. Wow.
It's a Harley Quinn show. What do you expect?
No, well, even like in the previous seasons, Batman was written to be like when Batman shows up, he's a problem. Like, it's just like, here's like, because Batman, if he shows up when they're doing shit, he's going to beat them up. He's going to stop them, right? But then in the final season, because the show might have gotten canceled, we don't know yet. In the final season, they're just like, he is defeated. He's a whiner. Like, Bruce Wayne is beaten. He's a beaten man. Batman doesn't even show up, I think, like one time, but it's Bruce Wayne the whole time. He's whiny and he's lame. Like, it's just like, oh my God. This is so terrible.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like a certain new Superman that came out recently.
But even Superman's in it too, right? They bring Superman in. But Superman is written to have like flown off, and he's off planet, and then he comes back and he like saves the day. But even him saving the day is like kind of like weird. Virgin says, not gonna lie, I like the Kite Man show. The Kite Man show was good. It sucks too because it's like we're probably not gonna even see it. But yeah, so
actually Grumpy here, and let me speak to Grumpy here for a second. Yeah, I actually agree with a lot of your points about the Batman. Those were some of the things I was on the fence about it. While it does a lot of great things, yeah, Batman. But it's like the problems with my movies. It's like with this movie, it's like Batman should have immediately picked up on if this is a guy named the Riddler. Why would you not look at the carpet scraper as like some kind of clue for something? And then he wouldn't just burst into the nightclub like that after he's supposed to be this ninja agent of the night, not like Robo Batman again. We've already seen that for 3 movies straight. or 2 movies straight with Dark Knight and Dark Knight Returns. I mean, Dark Knight Rises. So I do agree with that, but what did the Batman do that is great? Certainly not the action scenes either. I thought the action sucked ass. Other than the car chase scene with the Penguin, that was the best scene in the whole movie, in my opinion.
Say what you will about Nolan, but I mean, when Batman's beating up a guy, it looked cool.
Yeah, dude, and say what you will about the fight scenes in Batman Begins, they served the story. He was a creature of the night. It was confusing when he fought. Like when he fought the ninjas at the end, that shit looked so cool to me.
See, so that's what like gets me here is that this is a horror guy, right? A horror writer who's writing a Batman story from a henchman's perspective.
Which
like,
a lot of people have been asking for. I've been wanting to see that.
Yeah. You could do so much with that of just like let us see Batman as this fucking creature that is taking out all these like henchmen and stuff and have us almost kind of root against him in a way.
Yeah, no, I would love that, dude. I had a pitch about that almost.
Making the antagonist, you know.
Dude, the Batman did not suck, Grumpy. There's nothing. Okay, I can reverse this question too. There's nothing that was good about the Batman.
Matt Reeves is a hack. He didn't even write those Planet of the Apes prequels. Those prequels are great, though.
Dude, man, you're a Snyder hater, bro. I get the Snyder hate, but dude, Snyder does a lot of good, like comic booky things. Like he's a lot of style. Comic books are just a lot of style. I
did see his Jesus allegories in Man of Steel and Batman v Superman went a little too far in a lot of places.
Those fight scenes, you can't. There's still some of the best fight scenes ever put on scene for comic book movies.
When Superman pushes Zod from the empty cornfields into the populated area so he could kill more people. Yeah, that was
that was great, man. You don't like murder and death to innocence?
Yeah.
I hope those ugly Liza P babies are in there.
Yeah. You don't know how ugly Liza P babies can get.
I can't wait.
Pinned at the top of the chat is an Ask Us Anything. I just threw it together if you want us to ask some questions here before we call it quits.
I would not call Matt Reeves as a hack, dude.
No, Batman. I thought the Batman was fine. I haven't seen the Penguin, but I hear the Penguin is really great.
Yeah, I hear it's fantastic. I don't really care to see it, but dude, the Batman looked great. There were some great shots. Well, I thought the action sucked. I thought it was John Wick light, and I agree with a lot of points you're making. Like he should not have bursted into the nightclub like that. He should have been a ninja. Like that whole 5-minute opening to the movie was like, I'm an agent of the night. They don't see me until they see me, or whatever the fuck he said.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we're gonna get Ninja Batman, and he was kind of just Robo Batman again.
Penguin had nothing to do with the Batman other than the universe. Well, but it does though. I don't it's from the movie. It directly talks about the events that transpired in the movie. There's a come on here.
Okay, Grumpy. So you're gonna sit here and say that Snyder has given a better ending to the Watchmen of a modern masterpiece, classic, well-revered, like a comic book you need to read. But he's a nothing. Snyder has done good things. I understand the hate on him. There's a lot of shit that I hate from Snyder, but he's a visually great director, dude. I don't know. I don't even know. I wouldn't even agree with you that the ending of Snyder's Watchmen is a better ending than the comic.
I haven't read The Watchmen, but from what I hear, the people have echoed that the movie ending is better.
It's a little, it's cleaner. It kind of makes more sense. But I just love the creativity and the craziness.
What has Snyder done that is good? Took stuff from Dark Knight Returns and brought it into live action.
Man of Steel was good. I don't care what anyone says. Dawn of the Dead was a great movie.
Swan is correct. Go watch. Henry has an hour-long video about the Penguin on his channel that you can watch.
Check it out.
If you look at the Batman like a comic book adaptation, it's a disappointment. With an interesting Elseworld story, it's great. That's the thing. It's almost like Joker in that way.
But the Batman does a lot. Like, I love the detective story of it. I don't care what you say, Grumpy. I thought Riddler was cool. He was
I don't
creepy
like
and weird.
Riddler is good when he's not in his mask and coat and looking like a green fucking hush.
Yeah.
When he's the dude in the glasses, then he's okay. Like he could have been that in like a green, like he could have been that without the mask and just been like, I'm the Riddler. Like would have been great. And then, okay.
But here's the problem with the Riddler, though. He's just like a Joker light, in my opinion. So
That's
you
what-
have to get creative and different with the Riddler, which is like, well, that's why I liked what Reeves did with him.
Yeah, well, like you do what Arkham did with him, right? Is how he just talks like he's a smug fucking asshole, you know? Like
Yeah, and he does. He's not like trying to destroy the world. He's just trying to challenge Batman.
yeah, outsmart Batman and be like, I'm gonna
Mhm.
steal a bunch of money and you won't be able to figure out what I'm doing. Like that's why fucking Jesse Eisenberg was a perfect fucking Riddler, but Zack Snyder was too afraid. He was too cowardly. Like Jesse Eisenberg being like, now you see me, Riddler, being like, I'm gonna steal all this money and I'm outsmarting you and I'm so smart and I'm you know, it would have been perfect.
Yeah, everyone was campaigning for him to be Riddler for
So
sure.
he auditioned for the Riddler, and back when the Riddler was in the original script of Batman v Superman, and then they changed it.
All right, so Grumpy, here's the thing. So Snyder, he does good action. He does maybe some of the best action in Hollywood. So I mean, you can't say he's a nothing off of that. And honestly, I'm not a huge Snyder dick sucker. He has things I like,
the
and he has things I fucking hate.
You are the resident Snyder dick sucker, though. That means you have to own it.
All right, fair enough, but I will shit on his shit when I feel it's appropriate, like Sucker
Slow
Punch,
down
sucked
is
ass.
not good action.
No, and I think I even think 300 is kind of overrated. Way too much slow motion shit. Dude.
I don't know if personally I can think of slow motion in Man of Steel, Batman, Superman, or Justice League.
Nope, it's
Besides,
not.
like,
It's all
besides,
just
like-
straight action.
Besides Flashes, but that makes sense. That's past the tap.
Right, and when the Batmobile is crashing through like the smugglers like truck and Batman vs Superman right before he meets Superman.
Yeah,
That's
that's okay too.
But that anyone would have did that.
Yeah, via Batman, like I'm pretty sure. Well, like Arkham Knight does slow mo in the Batmobile, but does Matt Reeves do it? Like during that Penguin car chase? Is there slow mo in that?
Snyder's a blueprint, bro.
Well, I mean, like I said, like everyone, like I mean, that because you would make sense to do that on the vehicle because that's like the one part to do it on.
Oh, dude, and Grumpy, are you kidding me? That car chase scene is so visceral and fire and almost practical effect looking in that shot of Batman walking towards the Penguin upside down. Are you kidding me, bro?
One of my favorite things that Batman did when I watched it, because I watched it in the theater, you know, and it was just like how slow it was. And like how it like Matt Reeves slowed everything down. Like every time Batman fucking walked around, it just do.
Dude, it was very. You just saw RoboCop recently, right?
Yeah.
It was almost very RoboCop-y. Like, remember when they first see RoboCop in the police station? It's like,
Yeah.
It's very slow. That's very, dude. I think he might have got some inspiration from RoboCop.
Oh yeah, Rojan is right. It was slow motion when Superman was saving Pa Kent with his. Oh wait.
Yeah, he was super slow in that one.
Yeah. That fucking scene sucks.
I get it, man. But there's so much good in that movie that overrides that scene. There's so much emotion, man. You just feel for Superman and Pa Kent in that movie.
Fortress of Solitude fucking sucks too in those movies.
Yeah, dude, I never give a fuck about the Fortress of Solitude, dude. Sorry.
Yeah, but you know what the Fortress of Solitude is in the Snyderverse?
It's just like a memory of his dad.
It's the fucking pile of rocks that is in
Yeah.
the Pa Kent's bag. I'm like, that's stupid.
Is it?
Why
though?
why couldn't it have been the Kryptonian ship they fucking found in the Arctic?
Yeah, true. Yeah, where they made
That his
Doomsday at.
dad, his hologram dad was in and
Yeah.
all that shit. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, that should have been it. I thought that's kind of what they were going for, but
no, he wanted like Snyder's like, no, it needs to be symbolic, Fortress of Solitude, and that's what it's like up in the mountain with his dad or something. I'm like, that's stupid.
Yeah, I disagree with him on that.
Did you see the mobile game ad for? So like, there's obviously in the new Superman movie, Superman saves a squirrel, and some people don't like that, and true Superman fans, of course, do like it.
He would save a squirrel like that.
But did you see the mobile game where it's like where it's like I'm trying to see if I can find the clip of it. Da, da, da. Where you basically have like a choice to like save the squirrel or let the squirrel die.
And then you can become Zack Snyder Superman if you let him die.
So when you let him die, a scene plays of the squirrel with the tornado behind him, and a Photoshop squirrel hand holds his hand up, and he says no. And then the tornado comes up.
What is good in Man of Steel, Grumpy? I already said the action. Some of still top.
Zod's good, even though
Zod is fantastic, dude.
But Zod's good.
I mean, the chemistry between young Clark Kent and Pa Kent, I don't care if you agree with his ideals or not. I mean, I fell for him. He was a guy in over his head with the alien superhuman that can destroy the whole planet if he wanted. He had no idea how to deal with it. And then, I mean, the story was great. Superman accidentally summoning Zod to come in, and then Zod's trying to terraform. Dude, when Superman is trying to flying through the tractor beam, you're not getting any hint of a tear in your eye right there, bro. That is so good.
Oh, I mean, all Zod had to do was just terraform Mars, but you know.
Yeah, but he wanted to kill Superman too.
And where'd that get him?
Yeah, well, who brought up that all Zod had to do was terraform Mars argument? Because that's a pretty good argument.
It was brought up in the How It Should Have Ended like years ago.
You know what? Fuck those guys. They suck.
Yeah, but no, it was I think the person that said it was Loki.
Because he got summoned. He got summoned to Earth.
It was Loki that says like all you had to do was colonize Mars and you could have saved your entire race. And he's like, you're blowing my mind, Lo.
You're crazy, bro. Man of Steel tries to do Superman in the real world, saying that they don't respect Superman in any way. That's crazy.
Cannot fucking find the clip. It's driving me nuts. No, so I will say that Man of Steel isn't my most hated of the Snyder games. Those Snyder movies, but the like Justice League is definitely the worst one.
Dude, have you seen his like version of it though? The one that HBO released?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's your least favorite of the all Snyder's DC stuff?
Yeah, because Batman v Superman is cool and Man of Steel is cool.
Oh shit! I thought you were a huge BVS hater.
No, I like BVS. I've liked it less and less as time's gone on, but I used to be like, fuck it, BVS is great. And then I watched Dark Knight Returns. And I'm like, oh, that's most of this is just from that. But yeah, like Justice League Snyder Cut is so fucking pretentious and up its own ass. And the only parts that are there are just the parts from that was already in the Whedon cut because it's like what was already done.
Whedon didn't originally make the film though. Zack Snyder did.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's why it's like there's like it's mostly the same movie, obviously because of everything was all done when Whedon took over. Then it was all reshoots. But then Snyder wanted to do reshoots too, and I'm like, well, it's fucking stupid. And the fucking movie's 2 hours longer than what it normally would be. So it's like, well, like you could cut together an actual movie between those two fucking versions.
Yeah, I thought it was a little overly long. I don't know if I would even watch it again.
Like people praise the Snyder cut like it's this like it's his vision. Like it's not his vision. It's the director's cut. Director's cuts are always fucking too fucking long. Like that happens. Well, sometimes they're great, but then other times like but there should be a theatrical version of Zack Snyder's Justice League somewhere, and then you cut out the fucking Norwegian lady holding Aquaman's shirt and singing a fucking hymn for like 5 fucking minutes. That was so fucking awful and not needed.
Yeah, that was retarded.
And then the whole fucking flash forward that they recorded during COVID with fucking Joker and Amber Heard and all that together, like awful. Waste.
All right, so we all agree it's too long, but Grumpy, you don't like the Snyder cut Justice League either. There's nothing good in there. Steppenwolf doesn't look good. Nothing's good in there.
The problem with that is that like I said, it's Whedon and him, so it's like you gotta, if you say that you gotta like the Whedon cut, because like granted Steppenwolf looks completely different and there's a lot of like new
He looks
stuff
so
added
dumb in the Whedon
with
cut.
Steppenwolf. Like I love the line that was in the trailer and then it shows up finally in the Zack Snyder version when he's talked about like, there's no protectors, no lanterns, no Kryptonian, like I love that. Like, oh, that's such a cool line. The just drop of the no lanterns was so cool. When we saw it in the trailer. But and then that line isn't in the Whedon cut. It's like, what the heck? But man, like Martian Manhunter was stupid.
All that shit was rushed. Yeah, I agree.
Like,
not rushed, but just like forced,
tacked on,
kind of
stapled. Yeah. I know that the theory was that he was Martian Manhunter, and it's fine. He's a good actor for it, but him showing up as Martha Kent for no reason, and then turning into Martian Manhunter for no reason because it's for the audience's benefit, like
no, that
like,
sucks. Totally agree.
Yeah, I honestly, Superman just being in the black suit after that movie's over is dumb.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
If they would have, this is why I'm such a great writer. I would have introduced that Man of Steel, and then it comes back in Justice League.
Yeah. Well, because he actually needs to put it on to absorb the solar light. But Zack Snyder just had to put it on because it's dark and cool.
Because, hey, you remember this?
Yeah, like instead of just being like, it should have, he doesn't have the, like, James Gunn at least gave us the robots, but like, there's no robots, there's no Eradicator to be like, put this suit on so that you don't die. Like, that didn't happen. Why did the dirt lift up at the end of Batman v Superman if the revival of Superman was due to the mother box and nothing to do with the dirt rising? What was that about? Like, it's just...
Yeah, dude, that's why, dude, let's just give praise to comics again, because, dude, that with the Eradicator and the death of Superman and Cyborg Superman and 19,000 Supermans, that's why comic books are so great, bro. They're a whole different universe, a whole different medium where it's like almost impossible to adapt correctly into live action. So if you want the real craziness of comic books, you got to read the comic books.
We do have a question from Roy Jin. Asked, did y'all see Immortal Legend Batman? I know I set it aside to react to, but we weren't.
Don't really care about that.
Yeah, it's a little too weeby.
Some of the designs look great though, and the art looks good.
Snyder literally does stuff just because it looks cool to him. I hate him anywhere near superheroes. That's not true, Grumpy. He does stuff when it's a Christ allegory too.
Yeah,
doesn't have to be cool.
He likes the Bible. All right.
I was reminded of that when it was like Superman in the church being like, should I give up myself to save humanity? And the fucking picture of Christ is behind him on the fucking left, praying in the garden or whatever, like before he like goes to get fucking crucified. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, Snyder.
Well, I actually too, I mean, fuck. I hate to hate on Snyder because I love Man of Steel.
Snyderverse copium.
But it is more of like a Moses allegory than a Jesus allegory, if anything.
He should be. He's made by fucking Jewish guys.
Yeah, dude. You know what, man? Don't get me started on that, bro. My whole existence has been crushed as Stan Lee, Bill Finger, and fucking Bob Kane and Jack Kirby are all Jews. And the originator of comic books. Where would I be without Jews? I hate to say it. But it is.
But like for Snyder to then be like, he's a Christ figure, it's just like, well, Moses is an important figure in Jewish faith as well. Like, it's not like he's like chopped liver, and he's like literally fucking harbors his people into a promised land or whatever. Like, he's a pretty big deal. But then to be like, Christ figure because he's like a hopeful, like, yeah, I mean, you could do that, but like, I don't know. It's just like the whole missing the mark completely.
I didn't even like notice or care about like the Christ allegories that much in the Man of Steel, but as knowing that it is like more of a Moses story, yeah, I get it. That is kind of stupid.
So, yeah, like, yeah, Like, and even like when you look at something like Immortal Thor is doing a Christ story, but it's not
In your face.
it's not in your face. If no one told you about it, you wouldn't even know that it was a thing. Like I had to point out, like Cynic went to a private Christian academy, and I had to point out to him the glaring reference in one of the issues, because it's like, if you're not told about it, it doesn't even register in your head, because they don't beat you over the head with it. Like, it's like, even when in one of the recent issues that we went over on the solo Thor show, there was no there was a crucifixion, but it wasn't Thor who got crucified. You know, it wasn't like he got he just, the guy Tornos got nailed to his wheel, like, and then that was it. Like, it wasn't like it was like a Christian faith thing. It was just like he nailed to his wheel, you know. So
Superheroes are not gods, Grumpy. What is Galactus? Who made all the superhero universes? There are gods in comic books.
Snowman. Galactus isn't a superhero. He's a villain.
True. But I mean, there are literal gods in
Also,
comic books.
Yeah, also my favorite superhero is a god, Grumpy. Come on. Let's not forget.
Thor's a literal god.
Grumpy's gonna look at that and go,
Thor's my hero.
Thor's a homo.
Is not.
Yeah, he is.
Is not.
Thor's a complete homo.
Take it back, Brad.
No.
Take back what you said about Thor.
We get it, Grumpy. You're a Bible thumper. We get it.
Not actual blasphemous gods.
Like, dude, oh man, I don't know if I brought it up on here before, but kind of, well, a little bit off topic, but my favorite conspiracies that I've ever heard from the Norse religion is that Loki is the actual Christian god.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Dude,
yeah,
I fucking love that idea, bro.
Roygen says, "Isn't Wonder Woman the daughter of Hades?" That's only in the cartoon, the Justice League cartoon.
Yeah, Wonder Woman is literally DC's Thor. They're all gods.
She's daughter of Zeus in the comics. But that was only done in New 52. Baggy says no Athena. Well, I think she's Hippolyta's. Well, technically she was birthed by clay, but then they changed that. She's Hippolyta's daughter, and then Zeus is her father, from my understanding.
So, Grumpy, do you have a problem then with Isam getting his powers from? Dude, if I'm not misunderstanding this incorrectly,
did they still not say what?
No,
what?
I'm pretty sure from what I heard from Isam 3, they explain it. Jesus saved a leper, and that leper gave birth to children, and apparently somehow that leper got Jesus's powers, and that sent those powers down through their like bloodline.
Oh.
That's how so dumb. Right?
Oh, that's awful.
So terrible, dude. He's so terrible. God, I hate that he's making all this money because he's terrible.
Someone who's okay, unless it's like one person per so much generation, there'd be so many superpowered people in the world. If someone back in the fucking 1 AD or 30 AD fathered children.
It would be the same thing like in Incredibles when everyone's super, no one is. It would just be like a normal world where everyone's like powerful. It's so fucking dumb.
Well, that would make sense then if that's everyone's power origin. They're all descended from Christ.
Yeah, right. And how does like Jesus making a leper guy better give everyone give Isam superpowers, which aren't even superpowers?
That is like, you would think you would not do that origin after the whole Isam ministry debacle.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Grumpy, the cartoon did that wrong. Well, Wonder Woman was molded in the cartoon. Wonder Woman was molded from clay with Hippolyta and Hades because they were in love with each other. Then in the New 52, they changed it to make her a demigoddess, because she's Zeus's kid and Hippolyta's kid. So they changed the clay thing. But they also kept it because in Themyscira, women are born from like one of the ponds, and they come out as like fully grown adults.
And wait a minute. Also, his Isam's power source is that, and yet his powers only work if he's confident. Good God, this company needs to crash and burn.
I wish that the pirate sites had the fucking Rippaverse books, man. Like,
They do, dude. If you go to
I've tried-
readcomicsonline.com, you can
I've
get
looked.
ISOM 1 and 2. I don't know about 3 yet, but
Exactly,
ISOM 1 and
that's-
2 for sure.
They have ISOM 1 and 2, and they have Yaira 1, and they have Alpha Core, and that's it.
So abysmal. Abysmal fucking stories. Abysmal world. Abysmal characters. That, please explain. Can you, sir, please explain how Jesus' powers, which aren't even he's not even a superhuman in the Bible.
He's just
How does
yeah,
Isom become kind of super agile and kind of super strong? Because his great grandfather got healed.
yeah. ISOM
Doesn't
1
make
and 2
any
is
sense.
here. Alpha Core and Yaira, but only Yaira number 1. The
All
pirates gave up.
trash.
The pirates gave up on Rippaverse.
Good for them. They realize this shit too.
Yeah.
I know it's in the drama channel,
As
but
play and as if you just Grumpy, you can't just Grumpy. I'm telling you, based on you can't just throw it out, Grumpy. It happened. It just happened.
Yeah.
You got to just deal with it.
and also Baki, yeah, Jesus is the son of God, but on this planet, he did not have godlike powers. He could perform many miracles. He was that was the point, wasn't it? That he wasn't like God yet. He had to go through these trials.
Yeah. But also, I'm pretty sure in the Old Testament, there was people performing miracles too. Anyway.
Yeah, and so Baki, are you defending Isom's powers that he got powers from a leper that was healed by Jesus? It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Anyway, no, yeah, I don't. Isom getting his power that is so terrible. Especially when you also have Bloodruth also has bloodline power, bloodline related things as well.
Yeah, and so is Yaira's whole family descendant. It's dude, it's too samey. It's such a mess at the
Ripa
same
trying to
time.
tell us about eugenics? Someone needs to research Ripa's eugenics beliefs. Anyway, what does he not want you to know?
Oh man, dude. Just please follow me on X. I'm gonna give you Gremlin World. It will get here. It'll be better than anything you'll ever read.
Yeah, my stuff will. My books are also coming eventually. Maybe, who knows? When I'm done shingling, I got a goddamn roof for fucking months. I have it marked on my calendar. My original deadline that I was gonna release my actual issue 1 book was gonna be fucking September 19th.
Nope.
Next month. Back before I got this job, they took all my free time away. I was gonna work hard and get that book out. And so I'm just it's just what I was imagine. I'm glad I didn't stick to that deadline.
Yeah, I'm not putting no deadline out. I'm just hey, look.
May.
Nah, man. Look, follow me on my art journey, please. My art ain't shit yet, but I'm getting there. It's way better than it was 2 years ago. I'm practicing. But my writing, I swear to God, top tier. You're gonna have to just trust me on that. And Gremlin World is gonna be, it's gonna be like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's gonna be like the first Batman comic you ever read. It's gonna be something great, man. I swear to God, bro. Sorry to toot my horn.
Yeah. Gremlin World confirmed better than anything Zack Snyder has done.
There it is. Oh, I'll stand by that.
But not better than James Gunn. Anyway.
Okay, thank you, Baki. Okay, cool. Not only heretical, but it's stupid. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I'm okay with heresy as long as it's written good.
Yeah, as long as it makes sense.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Have fucking Jesus taking up the ass from a fucking demon. I don't give a fuck. Just make sure the writing's good.
Dude, have you seen the trailer for The Carpenter's Son? It's a Nick Cage Jesus fucking horror film.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nick Cage is playing Joseph, maybe, but I think it's Kid Jesus. My interpretation of it is Kid Jesus is gonna be attacked by demons or something. But yeah.
Oh man, I need it, bro. Don't care. Sorry.
So Anyway, thank you everyone for coming. Thank you, Snowman, for being here.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, chat. Thank you, of course, Swan. Thank you, Grumpy. Thank you, Baki. Thank you, Royjin. Thank you, Henry, for interacting, giving us all your Batman knowledge.
Hell yeah, dude.
Thank you. Cynic
Follow,
stopped by.
go watch Cynic and FFS, man. Follow Imprint, man. We're out there.
Or don't.
Follow Jessica James.
Follow Jessica James especially. Jessica James only. Subscribe to all Jessica's channels. We'll throw Jessica's link in there too. But
Nah, man, there is some good shit we're working on at Imprint for real, man. I mean, Ruby King and fucking 90s got some great ideas, and I think Aurora is a pretty good idea that Cynic and Preston got. So yeah, man, just follow us, bro. We're
Henry
working on
Bennett
some
was
shit.
also here. Thank you, Henry. Or not Henry. Henry was also here, but fucking Mike Wheeler. Sorry.
Oh yeah, Mike Wheeler, man. Thanks
Mike
for
Wheeler
dropping by,
popped
bro.
in for a second. I think that was everyone that popped in.
We had like 12 years at one point, man.
Yeah, we got up there. Thank you, everyone who came by. Thank you for everyone being in the chat. Thank you for everyone. Next week we yeah, I know, Grumpy. Sorry. Next week we'll definitely we might go over that Ghost of Yotei thing. It's there. It's not going anywhere. We'll see what news we pick up. There's some MCU stuff we could talk about. We'll play it by ear. We'll see what happens. There was a couple stories. There was one story I had for Cynic, but he didn't show up. But so that might be next week. Unless they talk about it on their show, which they might. But we'll have we'll see what we pick up. There's always other things we could do. Varieties like top 50 MCU movies or whatever. That's like
dude, I would love to do like a top list.
Well, it's going over Variety's top list, so it's like
no, we'll do our own, bro.
Yeah, we could. I'm just saying that we were gonna go over it and be like, this fucking sucks. Because lists are hard to do. I was thinking about that too, because we're gonna have our Halloween special coming up pretty soon. And it's like, what are we gonna do for that this year?
Yeah, when you haven't seen any horror movie ever made.
I haven't seen any horror movies. I mean, granted, it's not just my list; it would just be anyone we got on. But
that'd be so
fun. I did at one point want to do the Kingdom Hearts list, but I wanted, instead of a tier list, it was going to be a definitive list. So it was going to be like 1 to, it was going to be all the worlds. So it was going to be 1 to 13 worlds.
Okay.
And that the challenge would be in like, which world is better than this world, right? So we'd all be, it basically would be a Jessica, but I had that idea. That was I was going to do back.
Yeah, I haven't played those in so long. I love Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, but I barely remember them at this point.
So, yeah, we can do whatever we want. I mean, the Halloween special was really fun last year. We had a lot of special guests stop by. And so I'd wonder what we would do this year for it, if we were going to do the candy. Like, we can't do candy again. It'd either have to be movies or monsters. Monsters we could do.
We could we could mix, like, what would be the best, like, horror comic book movies?
There's that. But I'm saying, like, monsters would be like, okay, like, because like the Friday the 13th movies, that's a lot to Frank. But Jason Voorhees, like that one would be an easier one to do, because it's like, well, Jason Voorhees versus, like, where's he rank on like a horror list of, like, we're talking iconic, strong, power, it's like all this. It's like, oh, he's got to be up high.
I got you.
Like, Candyman, right? Well, Candyman's cool.
Could he beat Godzilla?
He's kind of obscure. Does Godzilla go on the list, right? And so stuff like that.
Oh, Godzilla,
he's a monster. He's a monster, but he's a horror icon. And that's what we debate. I'd be like, he's a disaster movie. He's not a horror icon. So that's like.
But Shin Godzilla, which I still need to see, is a horror movie.
So, or Godzilla -1 or whatever. But it's like putting the T-Rex from Jurassic Park in there. It don't count. He's just a monster.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, good point.
So that's probably what we'll do. So look forward to that if I remember to do it. We'll do the horror movie monster tier list, I guess, this year.
Swan says you'll have to come up with a special that she can be on sometime. We'll get 8 million viewers.
Yeah. This is why it says tune into our podcast comes October 27th. So yeah. Remember, she was there last time. Yeah, correct. T-Rex not a horror movie monster. So just like Godzilla, in my opinion, would not count as a horror monster. King Kong would also not, but
Sorry,
Frankenstein
that
does.
one scene when the water is in the cup is shaking when the T-Rex is coming around in
That's
Jurassic Park
terror.
1.
That's not horror.
The same thing.
No, it's not. Go watch Henry's Penguin video. Swan, put the link in the
I
chat.
know
again.
the terror is like the build up to the horror, and the horror is like the aftermath of what happened. I get it.
Yeah. Put the link in the chat again, Swan. Everyone go watch Henry's video. Support Henry.
Before it
Especially
gets
you,
said, let's beat that 3,000 view stream. Well, we don't have bots and one.
we don't have bots to come over. Which, by the way, well, all those views got purged too because YouTube knew it's like, yeah, this ain't real, and purged them all. So the views dropped. But we did have like 2 streams that got like 200 views. So that was pretty nice.
Hell yeah.
Now they got them like the algorithm picked them up after the fact.
The Thing is my favorite horror movie, and
The
my
Thing is
favorite
also
movie.
my favorite horror movie. Even though I haven't seen many other ones.
You've seen The Thing though?
Basically, yeah.
I've just seen a bunch of clips and people talking about it. Shit. No, you got to watch the whole thing. Bro.
I know, but it's like I've basically seen it at this point. I've
No,
seen,
it's not the same. But I get it.
But yeah, so what it is like because it's also not scary direct because like I'm not big on like the spookies, I don't like that stuff. But Grumpy says Thing is sci-fi. Well, there's sci-fi.
You just said
horror.
sci-fi horror monster though, Grumpy. How's that not
Yeah.
a horror movie? They know where they're
The Thing
in
is
up to their
OG.
neck and shit, and they have no idea how
Yeah.
to deal with it.
Yeah, and the thing counts. Like you can have horror with sci-fi.
Yes.
Like Alien is a horror movie.
Like Gremlin World is horror sci-fi action.
Well, it's like Cthulhu. Like H.P. Lovecraft did sci-fi horror. He's fucking a horror writer. Like
Yeah, man. I would venture
So-
to even say Terminator 2 is almost a horror movie in some parts, man.
Terminator 2? No, Terminator 1, yes.
Yeah, Terminator 1. Oh, especially the ending, for sure.
Yeah, Terminator 1 is because it was meant to be like I wouldn't even call it a horror movie, but it's like
It's not.
definitely it has like Predator's more of a horror movie than Terminator.
See, but
But I also don't want to call
Predator's like
Predator
a macho action movie.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's like you don't want to call it that.
Predator 2 is a horror movie.
So we'll go over all that because we could include that in the ranking of like, yeah, the Predator's on here, but I don't consider him a horror villain. So he's got to go on to like C tier, like he's good, yeah, Predator's an action movie. But it's like, but then you get into what if you like some of the Friday the 13th movies, right? Like they could be kind of actiony or something, so it's like you got to be like, oh, what are we going here?
Well, I mean, this would be the interesting topic to discuss too. Just like parsing what's horror and sci-fi and what could be horror, what could just be sci-fi. That'd be fun.
Yeah. So
Because RoboCop 2 has some horror fucking ass moments in it.
yeah, when it sucks.
You haven't seen it yet.
No, I haven't seen him yet. I know that
Written by the great Frank Miller, so you need
I
to see it.
I saw the first one and I heard that they drop off, but
Dude, fuck the haters. RoboCop 2 is a banger.
or at least 3 drops off, I hear.
3 is terrible.
Yeah. No, we'd have to invite Henry for that discussion. I mean, for the Halloween special, everyone would be available to come on if they
Hell yeah.
so wished. That's what's so great about that. RoboCop 2 is not horror. Anyway, we'll be here all night. I'm gonna say goodbye again. Thanks for everyone. Go watch Henry's video. It's in the chat. No one posted any more questions, so we don't have to worry about that. Anyway, thank you everyone for coming, and I'm going to play the outro.